Yes, oh yes, you know what time it is. It is time for the 2025 season here on 100 Proof Football. From Mount McKinley down to the Gulf of America, this is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope. Man, it's been a few months, not gonna rust off. We still got FKD in the chat hanging out, baby. Let's go. Ready for draft day, man. Let's get it going.
All right, am I muted at all?
You're not muted. You're starting off on the right foot. You turn over a new leaf for 2025.
All right, chat, lot us up. What are we drinking tonight? I'm not drinking. My bad. I know it's 100 proof, but I'll call myself out. I'm drinking water, and I have a plate of White Man's hot wings. White Man's hot wings? No. Just means it's not seasoned. It doesn't have the hot sauce. And the ranch is made out of Greek yogurt, so it's very white of me.
All right. Greek yogurt ranch. I hear you, man.
Yeah.
It's O'Doul's football tonight, baby. I'm drinking some water, too. Cheers. Shout out to the chat. We got 5 people in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What y'all drinking? Y'all drinking water or y'all having something more appropriate?
Apparently, somebody's been drinking since 5.
Nice. Is that FKD? I know I can count on him.
Yep.
Jay Mills, King Dingaling in the house. Damn it, boys. We back at it. Yes, sir. We in playoffs? Form. That is right. That is right. I think the Tennessee Titans are on the clock. Is that
yes,
true?
Tennessee is
I can't
on the
even
clock.
watch the draft, so you're going to have to update me so I can update the graphics because I don't pay for TV when it's not football season. And I figured somebody would have it live on YouTube or something I could watch for free, but nope, you got to pay for TV to watch this thing. So all of y'all that ain't paying for TV and watching us to find out what's happening, I get it. I'm here with you. I share your
Or
pain.
if you're a cheap ass watching us,
Yeah.
let us know how to watch it for free. We have no shame.
So you let me know
All
what
right.
happens, baby. Everybody's assuming it's Cam Ward. You got any other opinion beside that?
No, I think this was a shoe-in. Cam Ward. I'm not trying to overthink this shit.
Yeah, I think that's wise not to overthink this, sir. FKD, no, sir, I'm not drinking. We both have a event coming up that we are training for and trying to cut weight. Well, I don't know, Adam, man, you ain't cutting weight no more, huh?
No, I can actually drink. I was only going to drink one day until the fight, and that's Cinco de Mayo. I definitely want some margaritas that day. But then, I've already made weight. I actually need to maintain weight. I've actually dropped too much weight, so I can allow myself to drink an extra day or two.
Nice.
So,
Hey, that must
but
feel good.
not too crazy.
Must feel good. I don't know what that's like, baby.
I haven't been this light since, 12, 13 years, so
Dang.
I'm good.
Hey, I'm getting there. Getting there. So, excited about that. The journey sucks, but the destination is
I love
just
the journey.
ahead, man.
Why does it suck?
Well, you ain't having to cut 45 fucking pounds. That's why. In 2.5 months. That's why you don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm over here 700 calories a day.
Oh, yeah. No, that ain't me, player.
Jay Mills said first overall pick should have a 2-minute time limit. Do they not have it?
First overall as soon as it
I know, like, y'all don't know.
Who's your damn pick? Y'all
I
had
know.
it for
There's always
months.
that guy at the fantasy draft, too. It ain't never me.
Oh, it's a bookend guy. Always a bookend guy. You're either first and on the back end on the bookend, or you're at the very last on that 15th, 16th pick. Oh, and they always take 3+ minutes. If you allow them 3 minutes, they always take 4 or 5. And it's like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm talking to somebody that does that quite often.
I don't know who you talking to, bro.
In one of our leagues, it is annoying, this guy.
FKD says he's tempted to spin the wheel, but no drink sounds like waste of money. Well, we can keep a tab. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be our only show this off season. So after May, the drinks will be flowing, man. So you can have me a queue going, both of you boys, and then when we start our draft grades for the offseason, start doing it by division, do the draft grades, and start reviewing all the selections that happen today. Oh, as soon as we start the stream, bam, we got to drink like 5 drinks. So if you want to start the tab, we'll have it right here on record.
Apparently, we got somebody fancy in the chat drinking Old Forester.
Oh man,
That's some bougie stuff. That's
got some bourbon heads. Those are my guys.
mm-hmm.
They still on the
It's
clock,
a-
man.
Yeah, they're still on the clock. 6 minutes
Oh
still.
Lord, maybe maybe somebody's trying to trade up.
No, they ain't. Apparently, earlier Tennessee has kicked out everybody's trade
Oh, is that the latest?
attempts. Yeah,
Okay.
at least that's something I just made up and it's believable.
Hey, I believe you because I
You never
can't
know.
see shit. All I can see is you.
Yeah. So I think there's a few good questions on this draft. Where does Sanders go? Do you have him high? Do you have him low? Do you have him at all in the first round? That is interesting to me.
I think he goes first round. I don't know, man. Do you believe the reports about the terrible interview that he had and how entitled he is and everything else, and he's releasing the ball and all this kind of stuff and doesn't try hard? Do you believe all that stuff? All the reports?
100%.
I do too.
Because just look at him and his dad, the way they've acted the
Dude,
last year.
Man, I've seen him on the field too, man. He's I don't know, very entitled. I mean, get used to it, folks. You're gonna get a lot more
Yep.
entitled kids when they're making $1 million to ride the bench in college. You're gonna have a lot
Yeah.
more entitled kids. And that's kind of sad because this payday that they're about to get isn't life-changing in the way that it could be for a lot of them because they already got that life-changing money just to sign with a fucking college. Don't get me started.
Yep. Pulling that Carson Beck out, huh?
I'm looking for a pen so I can keep a tab just in case we do get a drink spin. But
J Mill says Dion got connections to make sure he goes first round. Yeah,
I
but
mean, you can't. I don't put no stock.
I think I think it's late. I don't think he's a top 10 pick. I have him going to
Who do you have him going
somebody
to?
that he can sit behind. Maybe like a Green Bay kind of, just to have a backup. Maybe Indy, that mid round, because all you have is like two, Daniel Jones and the other guy from Florida.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, so let them duke it out. I mean, Anthony Richardson's always injured anyway, so.
Well, and he can't throw. Well, he can throw like a motherfucker. You just don't know where the ball's going.
10 yards or 50 yards.
Let's see here. It's still on the clock, huh? How long is the clock?
How do I? Oh, the pick is in.
Oh, pick is in.
But it's still another minute or two before Goodell's ass gets
hey,
up there.
but I gotta know because look how we up to date, man. The graphics updated, baby. The pick is in.
The
we
pick
in
is
the
in.
future, man. This is cutting edge technology for 100 football, baby. The pick is in.
I haven't. Jay Mills said something about Melrose. How I feel about him being invited tonight. Look, if you want to see yourself on screen 5-6 times being passed up, that's cool.
Ooh, Levi's style.
However, I don't know, man. There could be a team out there that's kind of sneaky, like a Steelers. That's a brain scratcher, but
The Steelers are in a weird place, not knowing what Aaron Rodgers is doing. I'll admit that, but I think they go D-line.
yeah.
I mean, you can get a Jackson Dart, you can get a Milroe. You know what I mean? You can get.
Yeah.
You got a couple options if you want to go quarterback this draft. Now, if Shadur Sanders is there,
Yeah.
fuck, I hope they don't pick Shadur Sanders. I don't like his ass at all,
I know.
bro. Fuck.
Milroe, I would prefer if I had a preference. I'm a Lions fan. I would love for him to be a Lions backup. But I think it makes a lot of sense if he went to the Buffalo Bills as a backup to Josh Allen and maybe get him on a few plays to where he can run the ball in the 2 or 3 yard line and save some of Josh Allen's legs and injury, keep him upright.
Jay Mills says Sanders to Steelers. They sign Aaron, and he gets to learn from him. I don't think so. And let me tell you why I don't think so again. The draft
Pick
next
is
year,
in?
the pick is in. Who is it?
Cam Ward.
Big shock. Cam's with a C, right?
Trade alert.
Is it really?
Yep. Cleveland. I actually had Abdul Carter for Cleveland, so that's a good thing that they're traded down because I think Jags are on the clock. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Who they going to get?
I would guess Travis Hunter. He could play DB
Yes.
or receiver, and they need both. So whatever he thrives at camp, maybe kind of settle on one.
How you like the graphics, baby? That's right. All right, the pig is in. I got to clear this shit out. So next, there has been a trade. There has been.
And actually had
a trade.
Jacksonville trading down, but they traded up.
All right, so Cam Ward's been selected first overall. Does that
Yes.
count as Miami having a first overall pick? That's pretty lame. All right, the pick.
Man.
Let's see. Is the pick
I
in
feel
or are
those
they on the
college
clock?
football vibes. They're still on the clock.
Okay, they on the clock. I got these graphics to keep up with. I'm counting on you, baby.
Jay Mills says Jags taking Hunter to 2, so
That's crazy. I don't think
he's on the safe
Is he
wavelength.
that good? He's like 5 foot nothing.
Hey, he has some quickness about him. I don't know, man.
I go get O-line or I get freaking Gentry or something more than Hunter, man.
Well, that was the thing. Yeah, everybody was saying where they were picking at what 6th in line. It was Gentry, and I didn't like that move because you already got 2 running backs, Bigsby and
Yeah, yeah.
the Clemson guy. Like that's not a
ETN.
top need for you.
That's true.
ETN, yeah.
But
A
I wouldn't have traded
receiver,
up to 2
a
to
tight
get
end.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And the pick's yet not in. I think if you trade for the second pick, you should know who you got and just go ahead and send it in.
Let me know when the pick is in. I'll put it
Ooh,
on
Mel Kiper, you're ugly as fuck.
yeah,
good
shoot,
God.
we should be on there, man.
Yeah, he looks like
mean,
a
look at our
damn Mel
mugs.
Kiper burn victim.
Look at our mugs, man. They look way better on NFL, ESPN.
That's because you lost all that weight, man. You're gonna
Hey.
kick some ass.
Got 10 more to go. 11. We got 9 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody, baby. Let's go. Cheers.
So, chat, as you probably know, we're fighting, we're boxing, old man boxing.
Not each
but
other.
We're doing it. Not each other. We're in 2 different weight classes. That means we might bring home 2 different belts.
You know, I
Do you
already
think
got
Paul
one
can
belt.
bring home a belt?
I already got one belt, baby. Come on.
Man, now the pressure's on me. I gotta get a belt.
Oh, dude, I feel old, fat, and slow. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I feel old, fat, and
And
slow
weak
too, man.
man. I don't know. I'm going into this mindset not to lose. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, man, I know my shortcomings. Hey, we got a month, a little less. We got about 3
Less
weeks.
than a month, man.
About
yeah,
3
and that-
weeks.
And the week leading up to it, I'm pretty much off. Like I'm resting. I'll do light stretches and stuff and fundamentals, but I'm not working out.
I'll be to the butt.
Oh, so this is the trade. Hold on. Let me get you the trade.
All right.
Jags receive the 2nd overall pick, 2025 4th round pick, 2025 6th round pick. The Browns received the 5th overall pick, the 2nd and the 4th picks, and then a 1st round next year
Whoa.
from the Jags.
Man, they
That
really wanted
is-
somebody.
Yeah.
Is the pick
Yeah.
in?
So, hold on, I had to pause it to read all that because I'm a slow reader.
It's all right. Is the pick in?
The pick is yet not. The pick is in. Pick is in.
Pick is in. Look at it. Oh, look at the graphic updating at the bottom of the screen, baby. It's 2025. The pick
You
is
almost
in.
Pre. I think you're about to pre tonight. Tell me that pick is in. Tell it to me dirty.
Is this shit always this easy? When, man, I've never done this shit sober. This shit don't look that hard.
Sober, the buttons don't
Yeah.
scare you so much. But I ain't gonna lie, I miss it drunk, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
We
cannot
might
wait
be coming off better
to
too.
have a fucking drink. Like whenever whenever I either lose or I win the belt, somebody hand me a drink or a drink with the belt. It'll be 6 weeks no drink for your boy.
Oh man, is that a record?
No,
Since you've been like 18?
almost. I did that one other time until our mutual friend Cody came to visit a couple years ago. Snapped my streak.
Is Paul boxing in Tampa too?
Yes.
Hell yes, he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a whole
Rude
train of
dogs,
people
baby.
going, man.
The battle at
Yeah.
the beach. Y'all come down there. What's the name of the island?
All right, the pick is in. They're all handshaking. They got like Travis Hunter on.
Dude,
one of
if
the
they gave up
screens,
that
but-
much for Travis Hunter, holy shit. And maybe I'm the odd man out on this Travis Hunter thing, but whatever.
I'm not sold on him. I tell you that, like, he's quick, but I mean, he wasn't the best corner, and he's definitely not the best receiver.
Yeah.
And in the NFL, I just want the best in your section, whether it's a running back, receiver, quarterback, offensive line, punter. I just want you to focus on punting or whatever it is.
Right.
I don't know what ASMR is, so you're gonna have to explain.
That's that real soft speaking, where they can hear like the saliva in your mouth moving around your teeth.
The Nancy Pelosi is what I call it. I don't care, man. We're doing it.
Dude, the pick is in, no announcement.
No announcement.
Are they still booing Goodell at least?
I have it off. Yeah, boo.
He's not in the chat, I noticed. He must be busy tonight. That makes sense.
Yeah. He was in the chat one time when he was doing this.
He's like off stage. He's commenting in the chat. Okay. Got 11 viewers. Shout out to everybody out there. What y'all drinking on, baby? If you want to spin the drink wheel, support the stream, go ahead. Go on right ahead, man. We'll start a queue.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's a big dude. He's about to make the pick for the Jags.
Tony Baselli?
Walter Payton, Man of the Year. He looks familiar.
I say something tells me it's not Walter Payton.
Sweetness. Eric Armstead. Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with, but I wasn't really
Suspense
positive.
is killing me.
I know. I think he has to give a speech,
Oh, Lord.
tickle himself, fondle his balls. I don't know. You know what? Like, it's not cool when everybody wears a suit and tennis shoes. Like, that's.
I
just a
never
pet
like
peeve of
that,
mine,
man. I guess that makes me an old head because I never liked that style.
I mean, it's cool if you pull it off or whatever. I don't think I could pull it off, but
wouldn't even
like
try,
when
baby.
everybody does it, it's like okay. Bring back corduroys. That's the style, man.
J Mill, you just call me Don Flamenco? That's better than Glass Joe, I guess. Holy shit. Don Flamenco.
Man, you know these guys are drinking.
Well, all right, now.
Oh man, you know who they got?
Who?
Travis Hunter.
That is really, really disappointing. And the London Jaguars are going to London Jaguar.
He looked like he wears something like Michael Jackson would be wearing back in the day. I don't know.
What do you
Right
think
pick.
about Shador Sanders' number getting retired? The man went 13-12, never won a bowl game, and beat one top 25 team. He was like 1-8 against top 25 teams.
Well, of course it should be retired. We celebrate mediocrity, so why not?
Bear
After all
Hugger,
this time,
Jay Mills,
he
just to
has-
let you know, Bear Hugger is from Super Punch Out, sir. So I think you need to do a little research there, buddy. That's Super Punch Out. Now, King Hippo, you
Maybe-
could have gone King Hippo.
Old Paul would be King Hippo.
Damn, man.
And I-
Ain't no love on this damn show.
Well, I was gonna be like, I'd be like Little Mike or whatever his
Little
name
Mac,
is.
good lord.
Little Mac, yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Man, I'm an old guy.
All right, so the pick is in. Travis Hunter. Let me take that shit off the board. That's annoying.
All right, you got 4 minutes for New York Giants.
The Giants are on the clock. Let's go.
For the Giants, I actually had Travis Hunter. So this is throwing me off. Man.
What's the chat think? Who we got? With the G-Men, baby. G-Men!
Well, let's see. I mean, what are their needs? So, I'm about to go
Where you
through
want to
that,
start?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. QB.
They
Well, I
need
mean,
to go
I
get
think-
Gentry. After they done seen Saquon light up everybody, and all the people pissed off about Saquon, that's what I'm calling right now, Gentry.
Well, I like that pick, but I
Jay
think you
Mills
need
says
more
Abdul
offensive
Carter.
line. Yeah, I think Carter. Yeah, I think Carter too.
Doing a little research here. Let's see if I can pull up.
If you're gonna go Gentry, I'd probably try to trade down a little bit.
Man, I don't know.
But you can't go past the Raiders. I think the Raiders have Gentry.
And they're drafting at what?
6.
So,
So yeah, you
so
can't go
one
down
spot, or 2 spots.
unless you want to go the Cleveland route and trade them and give them another first round for next year, and like then Cleveland would be stacked for next year's draft, and they can fill in backfill. Because honestly, that would be the smart move for Cleveland. If I was Cleveland's GM, I'd probably do the same damn thing. Get another first round for next year because you're not going to win shit this year. So why not just build up?
Look.
The
Abdul
pick is
Carter
in.
makes sense.
The
Pick
pick
is
is in.
in. Now, thank you, Giants. Now that's what we're talking about. Let's go. Look at the graphic. Lighten up. The pick is in.
I like these graphics, man.
Yeah, dude. I don't even, lots of times every season I've kind of changed the look of the show, but I kind of like the look, man, with the neon bar lights and stuff. I don't know if I need to change it this season. I think we might have found
No.
a sweet spot.
Yeah, I think right now, at least for another year or two, I think we can get away with this, man.
Genty is it? I'm saying it wrong. There's no R in Gentry. Sorry, excuse me. I put an extra aura in there, he says. I'm from the South. In the washing machine. All right.
Man, I like Genty, though. Like, I mean, honestly, to me, I just like watching that guy play.
I like the note he sent out to the teams. This is tackle football, so you might want to get the guy they can't tackle. I thought that was clever. I liked it. I don't even know if he's the best running back in the draft. He should be the first one taken. My only concern about Genty is how much tread's left on the tires. He kind of got the Alabama treatment, man. They rode him 35 carries a game.
I mean, running backs, I don't even believe in that because you got to think running backs nowadays, about 5 years, 6 years, and you're pretty much, that's your peak. After that, I mean, you could get some crazy guy like Derrick Henry, an Alabama guy.
Yeah.
But Saquon's about at his peak right now.
I mean, it's hard to
And
get
about
high.
another-
He's peaking, that's for sure, but how long can
Yeah,
he
but-
sustain it?
Exactly, another 2 years, and I think he starts deteriorating. So come on, Giants. How are you gonna fuck this thing up?
I mean, look, I like Jay Mills head at Abdul Carter makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
I mean, they ain't got no quarterback. They do got Jameis Winston
And
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah. Seattle to Denver.
I
to
was really, man,
Steelers.
that's my least favorite thing about this Aaron saga in Pittsburgh. I really wanted them to sign Jameis Winston, at least as the backup.
Abdul Carter.
Good call, Jay Mills. Good call. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. That makes total sense.
I kind of like that velvety black suit kind of thing.
I can't see it, man.
I don't like the middle, but I like the sleeves. Never mind. He looks ugly.
Damn, man.
I wouldn't say it in front of his
I'm
face.
about to say, Mama might be watching, man. Damn. It's cold.
Man, he's making that money. He's like, I don't care.
Abdul Carter, there he is, Penn State.
Hey, now he looks like a villain, like from a cartoon.
Man.
I don't know. I take everything I said back. I hate his suit. It is ugly.
I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
I don't know, darling.
I'm
Should I
gonna
hate
do
him?
this pick.
All right, Abdul Carter has been picked, selected, and put on our screen. The pick is now, what is it? The New England
England.
Patriots on the clock. Let's go.
All right, so let's see.
Jay
what
Mills
New
on a
England
roll.
needs.
He says Will Campbell. Mm-hmm.
I have Will Campbell as well
we
on
got
my
some
list.
consensus here.
So my list so far was Cam Ward, Abdul Carter to Cleveland because I was like, man, could you imagine like the ends on Cleveland? Uh, so I was like, man, you'd pretty much have devastation on Cleveland's defensive line. And then I had Travis Hunter to the Giants, and then I had Will Campbell to New England.
I mean, what about Mimbo? What's his name? Armand Mimbu? I don't know how you say his name.
Oh, I had him to the Jets.
He seems on this board I'm looking at right now, maybe a higher ranked prospect than your LSU boy, Will Campbell.
Yeah.
Depends on how this team graded him out, I guess.
Yeah.
They do need some O-line help. I wish the Texans would trade up and go get a damn O-line.
Me too.
So I like, what's his name? I like Stroud, man. He's the opposite of motherfucking Shadur Sanders.
Yep.
He couldn't be. Only thing make it more opposite if he was white. You can't get more opposite than Shadur Sanders than motherfucking CJ Stroud.
I was gonna say he just shuts up and plays football.
And he humble, and he gives all the glory to God, and I'm down with it.
All right. Let's see if the pick's in or no. It's a Verizon commercial.
The pick is in.
I don't see it. They're interviewing this guy.
Well, the pick is in, y'all. Hey, stay 100 proof first. Trust the graphics. The pick is in. Like, we don't know who it is. I don't know who it is yet. Chat, what's your
pick is in?
What's your coverage of choice besides 100 proof? If you're watching live draft, do you do ESPN or NFL? I always poll this every year.
Every answer is wrong. It's 100 proof or nothing. That's the right answer.
You shouldn't even watch the draft.
But I can't chastise anybody because we're sober this year.
Joe
so
Bones in the chat.
Uh-oh.
We are so back. Let's go, Joe Bones. That's my boy. Yes, sir.
They're showing a Sanders couch. No one's in there.
Is his daddy there? I guess so. But
I'm sure, yeah.
Do they look equally ridiculous?
Well, I mean, no one was in the room. He was supposed to be here.
FKD, I'm right there with you, baby. I ain't got no cable either, man. I pay for your YouTube TV for 4 months a year so I can watch football and have fucking, what do you call it?
He's an old head. If he's going to say cable.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Nobody has cable. Everything's streamed.
He is older than me, I believe. I wasn't sure, but I definitely believe it now.
Yeah.
Jay Mills watching 100 proof. Let's go. NFL was always who I watched, by the way. I hate ESPN.
I have it on NFL.com or whatever.
Yeah, NFL Network.
Yeah. So, did we go over what the Patriots need? O-line, D-line, receiver, running back, tight end? And we all said Will Campbell. Who's your pick, Paul?
The Missouri lineman. What's his name?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That,
Mimbu.
Where is it?
Armand Mimbu.
Armand Mimbu. Man, we can actually pronounce a lot of these names sober.
We just did them 2 different ways. So I don't know exactly.
And then Gentry. So maybe throw it out the door. We still suck.
Goodell, he ain't. Well, I don't know what he's doing because he's not in this chat, but he still ain't announcing the pick, man. What's going on around here?
Well, you said the pick is in, and I still see on the clock.
I see that it's in.
Where are you at?
On the NFL.com draft board. It says pick is in.
You're at the draft board, okay.
Because I can't,
you
know. Not that I don't trust you to keep me updated, but I got backup. You know. England says I don't make TSC money. I don't know what that is. So I don't have 2 TVs to watch NFL Network and a stream at the same time. That's all right. Hey, if you just bet with us, during the season, you can have 4 TVs. How many times we come on here and celebrate winning parlays, and you said you didn't bet the damn parlay?
Oh, I did my own bet. We're gonna win you some money.
We should put former King Dingling's crazy ass 12-team parlay on here every week and just do a counter until see how long the streak goes until he actually hits a parlay. I know it's about 10 weeks of striking out from last year.
I mean, yeah, I can't even laugh because, well, I just did, but I mean, I've been through those droughts too. But all it takes is one. It feels good.
The Browns are on the clock, by the way. I don't have that kind of a graphic now. On one damn team at a time.
It still says Pats on the clock for me on ESPN and on NFL. I don't understand where you're getting it.
I mean,
they keep showing commercials on TV.
I can show you. Look.
I think that's probably somebody did that.
There it is. The pick is
they're
in.
They're gonna get fired. They're gonna get fired.
The Browns on the clock, baby. That's how I got to monitor it. So that's why you stick with Unimproved, man. We got every angle covered.
I don't think the chat thinks you're gonna do good on boxing. I asked them, and no one said anything.
I mean, apparently I'm Don Flamenco or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're still going over the first 3 picks. I don't know. I don't understand. And now the pick is in. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, 100 Proof had the graphic up for about 5 minutes.
All right, Roger Goodell's on stage announcing it. He might have had to take a dump. I bet you that's what it is. Like he had the shit.
You don't have Adam
Campbell.
Cam. You don't have Adam Cam to go to, huh?
Will Campbell,
y'all. Hey, my boy Jay Mills is on a roll here.
I don't like his suit either. And he has white tennis shoes on. Man, he looks like a goober. He looks like somebody like... You think you make so much money, you would have a nice fitting suit? This guy looks like somebody... What was that name? He was a comic book detective. Is it Detective Dick or something?
Will Campbell is in there. Dick Tracy?
Dick Tracy, yeah.
You look at Dick Tracy villain?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, who's on the Browns on the clock? Here we go, Cleveland.
You big boy bets. Big boy bets over $1. $1.25.
That'd be sad. That motherfucker, he finally hit a bet. He go get his 20-inch TV. Jay Mills, I laughed my ass off if Sanders went to Cleveland, but they'll go QB in the 2nd round most likely. I would love for the Steelers to kick the shit out of Shedeur Sanders twice a year. That would be a lot of fun. And him to never go to the playoffs. That would be great.
Pick is in, apparently.
All right.
But
Pick is in. Our graphics say the same.
But the TV hasn't said it, so.
And the pick is in.
They had to wait for this fat dude to get on stage. I wish him the best. He seems like a good guy, but you look ugly. That Will Campbell. I'm forced to look at him. He's one like
FKD says this is a betting stream. Adam owes me $10 for March Madness, but I'd rather hold it over his head than make him pay.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually do need to pay up to that. Man, this fool picked every team I picked except like one.
Jay Mills, you got to make a call, Jay Mills, because you're on a roll. I want to see if you get 3 in a row. He says wide receiver, but he's afraid to pick one.
I do not have it. But I don't have Cleveland here. This is where I actually had
According
Jags.
to my board, the best receiver is, man, way down there. Luther Burden the third.
Oh, no.
Missouri,
No,
Matthew
McMillan.
Golden.
McMillan is the best receiver. He'll be the first receiver off the board.
Well, I think Travis Hunter already is.
Well, if he's a receiver.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to have him play. I don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't
count.
What kind of draft is this? Cheeks!
Oh man, could you imagine like Travis Hunter maybe dropping a game-winning touchdown and then dropping like a pick six or something? He'd be cheeks of the week twice. That'd be the first time in history. All right, now my TV says pick is in.
There you go.
So now the Browns pick.
graphics. Ben said it.
Well, I didn't trust
The
it.
Raiders are on the clock, y'all.
Am I on slow?
So you
I'm
not you
caught
gotta
up.
fast forward.
I'm caught up. Yeah, no.
So Jay Mills is going with McMillan as his pick. It just seems early
Yeah.
for a receiver, man.
Honestly, if Cleveland, I'd just trade down. Just get another one for
Okay.
next year. I'd build it up.
Or go ahead and get your offensive lineman. What's his name? Mimbo is still
Yeah.
there.
We'll see.
According to the NFL.com grades, Mimbo is the highest graded offensive tackle. And he's still on the board. The guy from LSU went ahead of him.
Yep.
Which they now have what? Didn't they get another? When's their next? They got a second from the Jags this year in that trade.
Yeah, I laid it out. They pretty much traded picks, like rounds, and I think they got an extra like fourth in the next year's first round.
Okay.
So just to trade up 3 spots or whatever it was. That first round was the key.
Jay Mills says Raiders take Gentee. See
Yeah,
how they
I
did?
have Gentee at the Raiders. Yes, I had Gentee at the Raiders.
But he's getting put in the cart ahead of the horse here. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, you might. Cleveland might take Gentee and replace Homeboy.
what's really gonna fuck up the Hunter Proof graphics department is if the pick of the Raiders gets in too before they announce the pick of the Browns. I have no graphic for that.
All right, Goodell's walking on stage. With this pick on
They
2025.
probably got some DEI hire back there trying to make the custom jerseys and misspelling the names and shit, having to do it a few times.
Mason Graham. Oh, he went way high.
Dang.
Where did I have Mason Graham? Oh, I had him at San Fran. So I think San Fran's gonna take.
Dang.
Walter
That's who
Nolan
the Steelers
now.
wanted.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
I think he's a good prospect. Defensive line, from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Good size, good
There it
quickness.
is. He's cashing in. DT Mason Graham just made more money than I ever will.
All right, Raiders pick is in.
All right.
It says, but I think they're going to take their time to get on stage, do their little.
The person making the custom jersey is going to put the R in there, have to restart, get a new jersey.
So I mean, Vegas, are we on a consensus that this is the Gentee time?
Makes sense. The Raiders
just
are
think
on the
they-
clock, baby.
They had Bowers last year, so now you got the best tight end in the future. You might have the best running back in the future. I mean, for the next few years. Vegas might be doing something. Watch out now.
They also need a receiver, but
Yeah.
I think Gentee is. They also need a
Well, they got a number
quarterback.
2. Yeah.
I mean,
They
they
do
have a
need a
lot of
quarterback.
needs.
Well, I think
There might
Geno
not be a
can-
better team better suited for Shadur Sanders than the fucking Raiders.
Oh, damn! I forgot about him. I try to forget about him.
I mean, as much as we like Gentee and as much as he's, was electric at, don't forget, Boise State, this is still high for a running back in today's NFL.
Yeah. You know, Green Bay, Detroit had a much bigger crowd than you did last year. Just saying. Just saying, if there's any Green Bay fans, you can suck it.
Pick is in for the Raiders, waiting on the moment.
See, I think you could have traded down and gotten Graham again. Like the 10th or 11th pick. So I would have definitely traded and try to get more value. God. Cleveland, you need me. You need me. So, okay.
Pick is, oh no, sorry. Didn't mean to pucker up your butthole.
Yeah. But it's, and what did, Jay Mills say?
He said Genty.
Okay.
But his streak was broken because he also said McMillan to the,
And Carroll likes running backs. But on top of Carroll liking running backs, what about, the offensive coordinator, Pete? No. The Oregon coach. God. That kept running the ball.
what, Chip Kelly?
Yeah, Chip Kelly. Isn't he the OC now? And he loves running backs. He could do some damage with Genty.
Mm-hmm. Put some respect on his name.
Pick is in.
It's
We'll see.
in.
I know. Maybe Goodell hates these cheeseheads and is like, I'm going to make them wait.
Dontavius Jackson, Flaxen, Waxen.
I bet he is taking that shit because of all the cheese curds he's been eating.
Hey, we should go to the draft in Pittsburgh next year, baby.
I'm down.
That's why they're not taking
I would love to
quarterback
go
this
to the
year. I
draft.
forgot to say that. I think I got sidetracked. That's why I think they don't take quarterback first round this year. They're doing it next year. Their new franchise quarterback in Pittsburgh. At the Pittsburgh.
Who's this? Yeah. Genty went.
It's Genty?
Yep.
High for a running back, but for this class, I guess I get it. Shit, I can't type. Ashton Genty, cashing in, baby.
Yep. Make that money, boy.
Top 5 pick, running back. When's the
Six.
last one?
He's six.
All right, when's the last one that did that?
Well, he's number 6. He's not top 5 if you're
Okay,
6.
But who's the last? Chad, let me know who's the last running back to go top 5.
I need you to correct yourself.
I don't need to. You'll do it for me.
No, I need to hear it though. This is the game my wife plays, and everybody knows this.
At least you know you're the wife of this relationship. All right.
My wife beats me
the
up.
pick is in for the Jets. I don't even have to go back to the on the clock graphic. The pick is in for the Jets. They know who they wanted. They must have known exactly who the Raiders were getting. Pick is in for the Jets.
Yeah, but it's going to still take you a few minutes before they announce it. Yes, Tyler Warren to the Jets, and I hate that pick. Not for the Jets, but for Tyler Warren. God. I hope he doesn't go to the Jets. I hope somebody either trades up or something. Or they could go with that Moonbuzz too.
Or they can get Shadur Sanders.
Yeah.
He's falling, by the way. Teams that need quarterbacks have passed on him. The Browns, the Raiders.
This is the free fall. This is the Levis approach right here.
Yeah, there's 3 teams that needed a quarterback. Giants, Raiders, and Browns all passed on Shadur Sanders. This is great. Please fall out the first round. That would be my favorite thing to ever happen.
Towards the end of the round, I mean, usually your quarterbacks are pretty much set. Like, you'll pick one up in the second, third, or fourth round as backups, but you're not needing a starting quarterback if you're drafting late, usually. And you still have Aaron Rodgers still out there in limbo, so...
He's either playing for the Steelers or retiring. That's what I don't see any other option. I'll give it a 1% chance at the Vikings. Hey, since this is a gambling show, get the Steelers to win the Super Bowl while he hasn't signed, because when he signs, the odds are going to go way up or way down, whatever you know what I'm saying. You'll make a lot less money once he's officially a Steeler if they win the Super Bowl for that $100 bet. So,
or you could just save your $100. Just saying.
Hey, they got the defense. They got you put Campbell.
I'm fading
and,
on Aaron
DK.
Rodgers' love. I've seen him play the last 2 or 3 years.
No, see, that's everybody says that. You actually didn't see him play 2 years ago.
Well,
and the next year he's coming back from Achilles, so he got better as the year went on. So I'm not, I got a little bit more.
Yeah,
love.
he did get a little bit better at the end, but he also had his star-studded receivers.
Hey, I'd rather have DK and Pickens. Sorry. Adams is old, and the other boys, Garrett Wilson's unproven. I guess so is Pickens, but DK ain't.
As bad as Milroe is, I would take Sanders all day. Or no, I'd take him over Sanders all day. I agree. I would take Milroe over Sanders.
I like him better than Sanders, but
I think he has more upside. I think his mental is there as far as like a team player.
The only way that is true for me is if they're both available in the second round. But then that's just too much value for Sanders. I don't know. Just the grade on the difference in grade on the two of them. I just can't sign off on that FKD. I cannot drink to that, sir.
I'm drinking to it. My H2O. Yeah, I think Tyler Warren's going to be crazy. I like the way he plays, too.
Shout out to all 10 folks hanging out in the chat, man. Good to see y'all in the off season. Draft day, baby. It's a new season. 2025 NFL season is officially upon us, y'all. Remember when Dion was saying that Shadur Sanders are certain teams that he wouldn't play for? That's starting to sound funnier and funnier, boy.
It's going to be funny. And honestly, you know the teams that he said that to?
I forgot who they were.
If he got blackballed and all the teams went say, hey, every time you pick, go ahead and reach out to Sanders and say, hey, I was going to pick you, but you don't want to play for me. And just every single team just keep calling him.
Only thing is, man, he's like rich as shit and doesn't need the money. He's got daddy's money, man.
Well, he's got his own money because of the way the NILs are.
Yeah,
but
I'm just saying, though, like this.
It's like the Bronny. That's probably why I hate the Sanders, too. It's because it's like the little Bronny effect. Oh, my daddy. Look at my daddy. Yeah.
Name him a strong black name like Malik or something. Bronny.
Malik.
Jamal or something. You know what I mean? Jamal James already, yeah. He might actually got, went to a reputable team.
Jamal James, huh?
Ronnie?
I don't know. That's just what they call him. Ain't his daddy. I'm your daddy.
I thought you were my wife.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Now that I know what it is.
Man, his pick has been in for a while, boy. It has happened in the draft before where somebody was on the clock too long and the team behind him went ahead and picked somebody. But apparently the pick is in.
I do like the Peyton Manning commercials. Now, Peyton Manning, now he's painting Manning.
Like this.
And now he's debating Manning.
Well, the joke doesn't work as well when you enunciate it so properly.
Sorry.
He's debating Manning. It was debating Manning.
God. Now who's the wife?
Just looking out for the 8 people. We've already lost 2 since I updated the totals.
Oh no!
Looking out for the 8 people still here.
Oh, I love Warren this high. All right, pick is in. Selection. Get on with it, Goodell.
Boo!
Ooh, there you go, Ahmed Mimbo.
Mm-hmm.
I like that pick.
I gotta see the name spelled. I don't know how to spell that job.
ARMAND.
Oh, that the tackle I said was there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
He was the highest rated one there. You gonna block for Jordan Travis?
I hope so. Speaking of Jordan Travis, I still have him as a keeper if anybody out there wants to throw something out there. He's looking better.
The way my team was so good, I couldn't even hold on to the Patriots backup.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Milton.
Yep, Milton.
Joe Milton. See, when you struggle, I'll help you out.
Thanks, man.
I
Panthers
struggle.
pick is in.
They're always gonna be like that, man.
Well, that's just less work for me. I can just keep the pick is in graphic up.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Panthers. Now I could actually see where Warren would fall here. Originally, it had Jalen Walker, the Georgia linebacker, but Tyler Warren, another weapon on offense to give Young. Because I mean, who was their second or third receiver? That Coker guy? Like, come on, you can't have him as your
these
number
NFL.com grades. The top receivers on the board are Luther Burden III from Missouri, Matthew Golden from Texas, and it seems to be like a bit of a drop after that. Let's see. Then you got McMillan from Arizona.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get
Egbuka
pretty
from
soon.
Ohio State. So not a lot, but and that's there's not a lot of receivers here. It's not a big year for receivers, apparently.
I have McMillan higher in mine than all those guys.
Draft grades, apparently.
Yeah.
According to NFL.com, what do they know?
I do like Luther Burden, but depends on which team he goes to.
Jay Mills said the Panthers are going to take Barron, and Walker is a very good option there, as he's still talking about the Panthers. I'm not quite sure. Is he trying to hedge his bets? Sounds like a Jay Mills thing.
I think Barron is the cornerback, but I think that's
best
way too hot for
available
him.
player on the board, draft grade wise, is Tyler Warren from Penn State. Now the tight ends don't usually go that high, but Will Johnson, the cornerback from Michigan, they do go that high.
Yeah, I do like Will Johnson. Yeah,
Walter
Actually have him
Nolan
at
from
New Orleans.
Mississippi, defensive tackle. What'd you say?
I actually have Will Johnson next at New Orleans.
There you go. So
Let me see what.
the 2 highest people left are both tight ends as far as draft grades. Also, Loveland from Michigan.
I like Loveland, but he
Just too high.
has
for
a
tight
shoulder. Yeah, I think Warren can go at any time now. Yeah, ESPN has Jalen Walker as the number 1 pick right now. Tyler Warren, Loveland, Will Johnson, Barron. Those are your next.
They have who is
2 tight ends, two cornerbacks, and a linebacker. That's just ESPN.
Well, so NFL has 2 tight ends, a cornerback, and a D tackle. So not too far off.
Which Harmon?
No, Johnson from Michigan. No, I'm sorry, Nolan from Mississippi. Ole
Oh,
Miss.
Mississippi. I do like Nolan. I think he's going to be a sneaky pick.
Saints is the big one waiting for tonight. You talking about? You think that
Oh, that's
Sanders is
interesting.
going to go to the Saints? If
He
he don't go to the
could.
Saints, that motherfucker gonna fall, boy.
Yeah. He could, or somebody jumps back in the end of the round and
The Saints are
grabs
on
him.
the clock, by the way. Now, after the Saints, it's Bears, But they have a quarterback. Niners have
Let's
a
go
quarterback.
ahead and put the Bears on the clock too.
I don't-
Might as well.
I ain't got the capacity. Niners have a quarterback. Cowboys have a quarterback. Dolphins have a quarterback. Colts have a quarterback. Falcons have a quarterback. Cardinals have a quarterback. Bengals have a quarterback.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
You could be looking at Seattle, maybe. But they signed, what's his name? From Minnesota last year.
Mm-hmm. And they paid him.
Buccaneers have a quarterback. Broncos have a quarterback. And then you're at Steelers at 21. So after the Saints, he could fall all the way to 21 or further. And if the Steelers pick Shedeur Sanders, I'm going to throw up on screen.
I think you should take a shot at me.
I ain't got nothing strong enough, baby.
Yeah.
Good God.
Hey, guess
please
what?
take him, Saints. Now I want the Saints to take him really bad.
Guess what?
What?
Carolina's still on the clock.
The pick is in. Yeah, the pick
is in.
Yes. The Saints are on the clock.
This one I would hesitate because I was gonna go Jalen Walker, but Tyler Warren's still there. I'm looking at him. It's between those two, in my opinion.
FKD, you got a call on this one? Who they drafting to help out Bryce Young, man? Because surely they don't think their offense is good enough. Are they going defense here? Maybe they do get a tight end. Maybe miss them Greg Olsen days.
Well, Goodell's on it. The thing about Carolina, I think they had one of the worst pass rushing defenses in the league.
They also need O-line. Who
McMillan from Arizona. There's your receiver, or the receiver we were talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I had him going to Dallas, but yeah. All right, you got yourself another receiver.
Well, I just called it, didn't I? They need some help for Bryce Young, some kind of way.
Yeah. Well, that's why I liked Warren. Man, he's starting to okay. Maybe Warren, New Orleans, and I'm not trying to force it or anything, but they have Olave. They have Rashid Shaheed. They do have a tight end, but he's kind of like jackknife. But I mean, Warren, you can roll out 2 tight ends and rotate.
Well, there you go. Wide receiver McMillan just got paid, baby, to the Panthers. And if you want to go see him play, you can do it for the cheap. I hear about $30 a ticket.
Wear a bag over your face.
All right, let me get the Panthers off of there. I get to go back to my graphic. They're making me work because the Bears are still on the clock.
Let's see. What's it going to do? Let's see.
FKD says he's going to ask a serious question, but I don't see him asking it. Jay Mills said that the Carolina defense was last in the league last year. Oh, there's this question. Who is the worst GM? Oh, no, I did skip the Saints. Thank you, Jay Mills. The pick is in on the Saints. Read. Sorry. I was so excited to use my other graphic that I spent time to make. The pick is in for the Saints.
Let's see. Yeah, J Mills, Graham and Garrett on that D line. I get it, but that's also why I was saying Carter and Garrett too. You know, like that would just be nuts. But yeah, that's weird. I'm reading when it's on the screen. Let's see.
It's either Shadur Sanders or now I'm really scared the Steelers are going to end up with Shadur Sanders.
Okay, but Kellen Moore, first-year head coach. He's a quarterback, Boise State kind of thing. I think he might be left-handed. I don't know.
You think he goes Sanders?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Please take him. Well, it's so hard. I don't want him to be.
I don't know.
Top 10.
A young head coach. I don't know. And they have that Spencer Rattler from last year.
We saw how that went.
I mean, you're talking about Sanders. To me, I think they're the same.
Look, I'll say this: when Sanders had time, he could read the defense well. That's the nicest thing. I said something nice about Sanders. There it is. I went an hour and 1 minute, and then I finally said something nice. J Mills, no way Dart goes as high. I also agree. If so, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I would love it if Dart went over Sanders. Holy crap.
What if Pittsburgh picked Dart?
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate
Better
it.
than Sanders?
Yeah, I'd rather have Dart than Sanders. Rather than have Milroe than Sanders. Even though Sanders is a smarter pick, I must say, as a GM. If I had my GM hat on, I'd probably take Sanders. And I hate to say that.
Honestly, I'd probably go offensive line.
O-line's going to be okay. They need to go D-line probably.
Or actually, I would pick. Actually, this is where I would actually go Will Johnson because you.
For the Steelers?
Yeah. You just gave away homeboy to the Eagles last year.
Yeah, but we got an O-lineman coming back that didn't get to play last year. I forgot who it was. And Broderick Johnson will be even better.
Mm-hmm.
I think the O-line's going to be all right.
Yeah. Well,
I think it'll be better than last year. Which isn't saying a whole lot.
Who's the DB that always fights Mike Evans? That's who they lost. Jenkins? No, not Jenkins.
Always fights Mike
Malcolm.
Evans.
Yeah. They always fight. In New Orleans, when he was at New Orleans.
I thought you're going from the Saints to the Steelers and back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah,
the Saints did. So maybe they go cornerback.
Yeah, corner.
I mean, who's going to be their quarterback?
Kelvin Banks, offensive tackle.
There you go. All right, then. Damn. Fuck.
I should have stick with my first one.
Fuck.
Offensive line. I had him going to Chicago the very next pick.
I might need to start seeing this mock draft that you apparently have. I might need some video evidence.
All right. Well, I only went up to Tampa Bay because of the issues we were having earlier. I was hoping to get another.
All right, Kelvin Banks got paid.
Let's see.
Offensive tackle, Kelvin Banks. Congratulations, sir.
You ready? New Orleans.
All right.
But yeah, it's San Fran will go Walter Nolan.
All right, Kelvin Banks.
But we're at Chicago now.
The pick is in for the Bears.
Bears have been high on Warren, but I think they needed a tight end and
Let's do the Bears thing and draft Sanders.
Go Bears. Yes. Please. Let's see it.
Wow, the next team that needs a quarterback is literally the Steelers. This is terrifying.
Oh, man.
Yes, I'll do that for you, FKD. Just for you, sir. With the 9th pick, the Saints pick offensive tackle Kelvin Banks Jr. from Texas. The Bears pick is in. And the Niners are on the clock.
Maybe next year we'll just do the whole.
Hey,
The
we're going to do
Bears.
it. No, wait. You know what we should do? I'm not even kidding. I don't know what week 6 or whatever. We're going to do an ASMR stream. It's going to require us purchasing different mics for a stream. It's a whole different
There's
type
two
of mic.
women. There's two women that shouldn't be there.
What?
But they look pretty decent on stage. Laura Rutledge and I don't know who that bimbo is, but
What do y'all think, Chad, about doing the 100 proof ASMR stream, man? You already have the mic. The Yeti mic that you have is one of the ASMR mics.
really?
And you turn the gain way the F up, and you have to be very quiet, but it picks up every sound.
Okay.
So you already have the free.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Yep. I forgot that you
I
have.
think
the
I
mic,
gave it to Hayden, and Hayden didn't like it or something. But yeah.
But it's an ASMR mic.
Okay. Maybe it was meant to be.
Damn. All right.
Ding dingling.
I know. First I'm Don Flamenco. Now I'm a
Hey,
dancing
he's the one
monkey.
drinking. If we were drinking, we'd all be laughing.
Man,
But now it hurts a little bit.
it does hurt a little bit.
You sensitive
I'm
bastard.
not in mid-season form. Whoa.
Chad, are we better sober or do you want us drunk? I mean, we're gonna be sober this one, but just seeing if we're actually doing a little bit better of a job.
I didn't know it was possible to do a better job.
I don't know. I don't listen to us.
You know what I mean?
I have fun. That's all I care about.
Trying some new music here for this long stream.
Oh, nice.
Y'all
I wish
know
I
what
could
y'all
hear
think.
it.
Reminder, he's been drinking since 5.
Yeah.
Usually people start around 18 in high school, but might explain the lack of brain cells.
That took me a while too. All right, Roger.
Is he coming out?
Oh, he's out. He's saying,
All right, you gotta say it with the 10th, or here
okay,
you can do it.
with the 10th pick, the Chicago Bears select. Oh no, he's giving a damn speech.
Oh Lord.
I don't know who this Steve McMichael is. I guess he passed away, and he played for Chicago. But still. You just ruined it.
I'm good at something.
No, not you. That guy. Whoever he was.
Steve McMichael, bringing the energy down, man. Read the room,
Yeah.
Steve McMichael.
Now some 50th anniversary of Walter Payton's selection. Oh, they're dragging this one out.
Gotta give Chicago
I did
something
find
to be
it funny.
excited about.
I found it super funny. Before, like, we got on, they're doing the national anthems.
Yeah.
2 of them now.
Oh Lord,
But
they did them both.
the black national
Oh,
anthem,
Lord.
yeah, 80% of the people were like white singing it. I'm like, the whole point is it's their national anthem, right? And by their, you know, like I get it.
Ain't no black national anthem. Ain't no black nation, baby. One nation under
I just
God.
don't
Let's
understand.
go.
Ooh, Colston Loveland.
With the 10th pick,
Wow.
Caleb Williams got a weapon.
Yeah, but I mean, coming off that shoulder injury, and I think Warren's a better tight end, but I don't know. All right.
He was graded slightly below, I believe.
I think Loveland probably can block a little bit better too.
Let's see.
And that's huge on a young quarterback.
Yes, Tyler Warren was a higher rated tight end.
But I would say Loveland, I mean, he's sitting at like, what, almost 6'6". And that guy, he has some wheels and he gets up. But,
Hey, we got a white boy drafted in the top 10 and got paid. Colton Loveland.
hey,
Colston Loveland, whatever.
we had Will Campbell. He was a top 4 pick.
Oh, my bad. We did have Will Campbell. I don't know. I think all this talk of the Black National Anthem got me feeling some type of way.
Well, the anthem sucks. I thought they would have better taste in music, but
Historically, you know what I'm saying?
well, I mean, apparently, I mean, they started everything from rock and roll to rap and stuff. And you'd think it would have a little bit more soul in it. There's no soul in it. It's
The
boring.
Niners pick is in.
It's tapioca pudding. Yes,
And the boys.
J-Mills, I have been telling you, Walter Nolan right here. There's not a second guess in my mind.
The Cowboys are on the clock.
Actually, somebody just got picked. Who was that? Oh no, that was Colston. He has a pretty nice house. He has like elk in the back. Nice. 2 elk head.
You're going to start seeing that now with all these college players. God, I hate everything.
Why?
All these college players getting paid. They all got money and
Well, I think
nice
that's
houses
probably
and
his
shit.
family's house.
Maybe,
I don't know.
If I got paid a couple $1 million in college, that's what I'd get me, a house with an elk head.
Yeah, but it would be like pimped out like a young kid. This was sophisticated.
I mean, some people got taste. Hey, when I was at college, I had a zebra printed pillow.
Yes, exactly. My point.
With the
And I
black
had a beer
sheets,
pong
boy.
outfit.
Yes, sir. J Mill says they're going to take Walter Nolan, the Niners, that is, with the 11th pick. Helping the FKD count. He's out of fingers.
Count cans.
He's got a few more to go, I think. All right, let's see here. Best available, according to draft grade, is Tyler Warren, tight end from Penn State, Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan, and Walter Nolan, Mississippi defensive tackle are the top 3 by draft grade available, according to NFL.com.
I mean, I think what would also be interesting is what Sean McVay does. You got an aging Matthew Stafford. Is it time to pull a QB?
The Steelers are
I
going
mean,
to end
you're
up with Shadur Sanders, aren't they?
probably.
It's going to be like an hour until they pick, and I just really need this hour to cope and prepare myself. Can you prepare me, please, mentally?
Oh no, hell no! I want the shit to hit
You want me
the
to
roof.
throw up live on screen?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, all I can see is him in his fucking watch. Just, oh, God.
Yeah. You just think that's all you get to see next year.
No, I'm going to see Aaron next year, I hope. I'm just telling you, man, the Steelers are hosting the draft next year in Pittsburgh. We should go, 100 Proof Live, hand out some koozies and shit. And the Steelers are going to take their franchise quarterback in their hometown. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, I do agree, and that's kind of where I was about to go. Is like
Dart?
that's where I could see a dart going to the
It's too
Rams or
high.
something.
Too high. No way.
McVay isn't
I
afraid
will bet you a shot for the
to do
Q.
things. No, I don't think they'll go that way. But I think they actually get a receiver,
They did let go of Cup. That's a good point.
and I think they'll get to replace Cup, and they'll get a quarterback later.
There's two edge rushers that are good available as well.
But on 26, they'll probably be taken.
Luther Burden III is the best wide receiver by draft grade available, closely followed by Matthew Golden. They're basically tied in draft grade. They are 1/100th of a point difference in draft grade.
They're going the current starting QBs from here down to like pick 20.
God, and that's 21.
And it's not
Steelers.
looking good for Sanders.
21 is the Steelers, dude.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing what I've already done. Man, how long? Dude, we've been doing that like 30 minutes ago. Stick to 100
It just
proof for your
dawned on 'em.
coverage. I know, right? God.
All right. Come on, Goodell. He's trying to get there.
The way I was more excited about Kenny Pickett.
QB8. You can't always be right on stuff.
He was QB8. In fact, according to his jersey.
His number was 8.
Yes. That was a strategic ranking there.
I get it.
What you getting?
All these little people that have to say something before picks.
FKD says with the rookie pay scale in the NFL and the pay in NIL, would that affect your decision if you were one of those drafted players? Decision to what?
Nothing would make my decision. I'm trying to draft the best player, and honestly, rookies are cheap. I don't care where I draft them or anything
He said
like
if
that.
you were one of the players. I don't get. Can you rephrase the question? Can you put it in a sentence?
Finish your beer and then write it. And then call Paul a monkey again.
Michael Williams, edge rusher. I said there was a couple of
Yes.
edge rushers available. That is a very coveted position. So, there you have it. With the 11th pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Michael Williams, Georgia.
See, that could be a young man's house. He has some modern fixings.
He got his empty liquor bottles as decorations.
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right, so who's next? We got Dallas.
The boys are on the clock, and the pick is not in. If I type this fast enough, I can go to my other graphic. DN Michael Williams from the Dogs just got paid. Oh, fuck, the pick is in.
The pick is now in.
Pick
Yep.
is in.
Who you got? You got somebody to help out some CD, or you got
I
offensive line to
think
replace
they're going to be Golden. I'm calling Golden right now.
Golden in the slot?
Calling Golden.
I mean,
Or the tight end. Hey, I can see it. That's who it should be. They should go get him some tight end.
Does sound like a Jerry Jones thing. Give me some Luther Burden. Get that slot position. But I don't know. I think you need kind of a bigger
Warren
frame.
or Golden.
I like Warren.
You don't like Golden from Texas?
I like Burden better than Golden.
What say you, chat? King Dingling says they're picking Sanders. He finished that beer. Drink, monkey.
Man, I wish I had that kind of chug time where it takes me 5 minutes.
Jay Mills says
Instead
Hampton.
of Hampton, okay. And why Hampton? Because he's not even.
You talking about
Close
the
to
running
me.
back from North Carolina? They do need a running back.
Yeah, but he's second, third round. And they just went on the offseason and got 2 of them.
And Travion Henderson from Ohio State is higher ranked, higher graded, according to NFL.
I think both. The Ole Miss guy, too, that went to Ohio State. Tyler Booker. Oh, that is way high. I had him at. Where was Tyler? Cincy.
Dang, the pick is in.
Nice. Look at you, boy. I don't know. That's a lot of energy. Well, I like
He said
it.
he went high. Maybe that's why he's excited.
He got this brown velvety suit. That's better.
Guard
still
with
kinda-
the 12th pick. The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, Alabama.
All right. So Miami. I got Will Johnson to Miami. Cornerback.
Man, they better get some O-line.
Well,
Protect what's his name?
West Side.
Yeah. All right, they are on the clock.
I saw something online. It could be just like Instagram or whatever. But did they really make Tua wear like a helmet that way? Like it covered everything, his shoulder pads and everything.
Top needs.
He looked like Juggernaut.
Top needs, according to NFL, are O-line, D-line, cornerback, and tight end. There is a tight end, but that's their 4th need listed. That would be another weapon. But I think he definitely needs O-line. The top,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see, top O-line available. Man, they're getting picked through.
Is it Donovan Jackson?
Yeah, Donovan Jackson's a guard, or you can got Josh Simmons, Ohio State. They're both
Josh Simmons,
yeah,
yep.
two Buckeyes right there, depending on what position you want. The best tackle, the other tackle available is Connerly Jr. from Oregon. FKD, they did not pick Sanders. Take a lap, drink.
I can't wait for a few weeks. It's gonna be fun, especially when we can start drinking again.
Joe Bone says, I wish you guys were drinking. You would be hammered by the end of this draft. Sir, if we were drinking,
Yes.
we would have been hammered when we hit stream.
Yes, and we probably would just now be streaming.
Yes.
It took us a while. Sober, it took us a
We
while.
barely made it. Dolphins still on the clock. The pick is not in. Like, if they pick Sanders to the Steelers, I want to, like, burn this jersey, except it's a Palomalu jersey, so I really like this jersey. I want to go buy a Sanders jersey so I can then burn it in protest.
But you do give him money every time you buy
Oh, no.
a jersey. Unless you get a third market.
eBay? Do the people still do eBay?
It's not eBay, but I got some connections.
Speaking of connections, I need Bama Florida State tickets.
Ooh, you want me to work on it?
Yeah, I need 4.
You need 4?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I need 4 because I don't think Rhett's gonna need a ticket.
All right.
But yeah, it's gonna be JR's first game.
Who else? Who's the 4th?
Mama, Courtney.
Ooh, Miss.
Yep.
What? No, I know your family,
Yeah.
but your mama.
The
right?
the
Okay.
doctor's Kleckler. Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah,
be there.
Yeah, Dr. Kleckler. I can't wait. That gives me more motivation.
Let's go. We might need to Airbnb.
I've missed her.
Let me know if it's
Oh,
available.
I'll check that after the stream.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't. I'll tell Jen later and try to mark it off. Let's see.
Hey, FKT said Adam doesn't give money to players when buying jerseys. Alibaba is still a website. As you see his jersey wall
Now you
behind
know.
him. Yeah.
Yes.
The pick is in for the Dolphins. The pick is in.
But I don't know if I could get cheap jerseys now with this tariff stuff.
The Indianapolis Colts are on the
Ooh.
clock.
Man, you just gave me an Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, well, I fully don't expect to beat Bama, but it's historic. First time in Doak, got to be there.
Yep. I get it. I can't wait to tailgate.
Yes, sir. There haven't been a Doak Camel in like 7 years or something. It's crazy. Crazy.
Will the stadium be done?
It's supposed to be. Yeah, that's the other part.
Supposed to be.
See how loud it's not when they're taking all the seats out. Anyway, let me just talk about everything pissing me off in the world of football. Knowles, NIL, Shadur Sanders.
Just wait until Pittsburgh picks.
Yeah.
Then you can go off. J-Mills got quiet.
The old Forrester boy. That'll get you.
Yeah. When it hits, it hits. So, oh man, this is good. I'm definitely down for making a 5-minute picks in the first round.
What are they at?
I don't know. This is pick 13. We've been doing this for how
Hour
long?
and 27 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah. But we should be at it maybe an hour. All these teams done their research. You've had months to do this.
FKG says, I was going to say boxing in Tampa in May and tailgate at Doak on August 30th, I believe. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yep. Maybe by then we'll have koozies.
Hey, I can tell you what we will
Or
have
some
by
type of
then.
merch.
I will be drinking by then. I'll be drinking a lot to prepare for this fucking game. Whatever the 2-10 ass gonna roll in the damn try to play Bama.
It's not like Bama's like Bama 5 years ago. First games, man.
It's true. New starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Crazier things have happened, but I know I think we're 11-point dogs. 2-score dogs in our own stadium.
Well, I mean that's just because of last year.
Yeah, well, get you some easy money then. Cover the spread. If you think it's easy.
I don't think it's easy. I kind of like the spread. All right, Goodell's walking on the stage.
He says he'll forgive the $10 debt for a koozie. They're $11, sir.
Darn. At this point, I have interest, so.
They are not $11. I'm just kidding.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
shock.
You don't like
All
the
right.
pick.
Mm-mm.
Kenneth, with the 13th pick, the
Yeah, that's-
Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant, D tackle, Michigan.
Man.
That was who I think the Steelers wanted to fall to them. So that went 8 picks higher.
That makes sense for the Steelers.
8 picks
Yeah.
higher than when the Steelers wanted him, which means Shadur Sanders is almost definitely going to be a fucking Steeler. This is terrible.
But wait, hold on. Let me see. Where was that? So they needed an offensive line, cornerback, and all that, and they went with the defensive tackle.
Well,
I'm just asking for like,
your DT was a need as well.
was that the second need or?
Yes.
Okay.
Both lines were a need. So, Kenneth Grant, you got paid, sir. Miami Dolphins, congratulations. The
Still
pick is
better
in
picks.
for the Indianapolis Colts.
Now they need a tight end. I'm going to say it. Warren, give it to me.
That is apparently their top need as well. That would be a steal.
Yeah.
That'd be a very good value pick.
And we have a friend that would probably be pretty happy with that pick.
Who's that?
He's been a guest on this show.
Oh.
I don't know if you know who I'm talking about now, don't you?
Yep.
So I don't know if I want to say his name or not, but
He has to earn it.
okay.
Earn a shout out.
Look up at me.
Who's going to be the quarterback? AR, right? Or Daniel Jones?
I think you got to roll with AR until
Week 3?
he tells you something.
Till
Like
week 3?
either he has it or he doesn't have it.
I mean, he's told you a lot.
This will be his third year, and it's been up and down. But yes, he is kind of the Jalen Milroe of the NFL.
I will take your proposition, sir, and I will say Tyler Warren, Penn State. You pick somebody else, Adam.
But that's who I said.
Okay, Adam picks
All
Tyler
right.
Warren. I will say.
No, I'll pick somebody else.
Okay.
Let's see, what do they need? They need offensive line. I'll go Donovan Jackson, a little bit high.
Okay. There you go. If either one of us is right, he's going to spin the wheel and run a tab for $10.
Tyler Warren.
Oh, spin that wheel, bitch! I mean, I think that was the most obvious pick of the entire draft. After Cam Ward.
Or yeah, I was gonna say that was the easiest one.
Yeah.
We both were like, yeah, we didn't even talk about anything. I was like, this is where Tyler Warren's gonna go. But thank you for your generous
We will
donation.
take it. Tyler Warren, get paid, sir. The Dirty Birds are on the clock.
All right, so Atlanta, Bo Jones. You're Atlanta guy. Oh, Joe Bones. I'm sorry.
Hey, we all get dyslexic. It just doesn't usually happen sober.
But he's an ATL guy. So who does he like? Who would he pick at this point? What does Atlanta need? Who are you happy with? They got a young quarterback, but the receivers, I like their receiver group. It's not too shabby. Defensive line, all right, that's exactly what I want. Give me some Walter Nolan right here. That's who I'm picking.
Are we
I
doubling
do
and
wanna
nothing
know.
with this guy? What are we doing?
I don't know. Who are you picking? Who's Joe Bones picking?
You going Nolan?
Yeah.
I'm going. That's a great pick.
Oh, thank you. That would be a very good GM.
Going Matthew Golden.
Ooh.
Chabot says the Falcons are about to ruin my year. Here it comes. I think you'll be better than me if the Steelers pick Shadur Sanders, sir. Though his jersey did get
Falcons-
retired. I don't know if you guys heard.
The Falcons has a number one receiver, and I think Mooney's a great number two receiver.
Yeah. They got a tight end.
Yeah. So why would you? I don't know. Mike Green. I think Mike Green's good.
Why did I pick Golden?
Yeah.
Because you picked Nolan. If I can pick the same person, I want Nolan.
Well, just pick. Yeah, this is you.
Okay, well, it's Nolan then. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
And now-
I guess with King Dingling, we had to pick different people.
Well, that was for that one, but Let's see. So you want that edge rusher? I don't know. I think Nolan and
he's
just
got Mike
stuff the middle.
Mike Green's good. I mean, that's a good pick. I mean, there has been lower graded people picked ahead of him.
Yep.
Edge rusher is a very important position. So, I mean, after tackle, it's after quarterback and offensive tackle. Actually, in a lot of ways, it's higher paid than offensive tackle. So, I like the thing in Joe Bones. Like where your head's at, sir.
Well, he's already given up on the year, so typical Atlanta. I'm joking. I've rooted for Detroit for 43 years of my life, and I've only had 2 good years.
Oh, shit. All right, this music's too
I've
chill.
had about 4.
I gotta heighten the music up for my boy FKD over there. And put the EDM on, baby. All right. Falcons are still on the clock. The pick is not in.
Who's the best right now available?
Highest graded player available is currently Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Followed by Walter Nolan.
Okay, yeah.
I like the
And then
Mike
Mike
Green
Green.
pick, though. I do like the Mike Green pick.
Yeah. Or you can go home. Jalen Walker. Keep him home. And it's not too shabby of a pick. He is motor, but I mean, I don't think they need linebacker, but
Still on the
if
clock,
you use him as an edge.
by the way. They must have 10 minutes a pick or something.
Yeah, they do have 10 minutes, and it's down to 1:55 right now.
Maybe
They
they're
said
trying to
they're-
trade down.
They want Joe Bones to be agonizing over this for as long as possible.
Keep
In fact, I'm going to laugh if they forget the pick and it skips them.
and the Cardinals pick ahead of them.
They do the minute. No, you lose your pick, don't you?
No, the Cardinals are just on the clock as well, so they can pick and steal their pick.
Before
They don't lose your pick.
Yeah. Boo.
But yes, they want Joe Bones' full attention before they disappoint him thoroughly. Jay Mills, he left and came back. The over/under for remaining trades tonight, 0.5. I say over.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take the over.
Mills Kuiper's best picks are Sanders, Walker, Johnson, Hampton, and Simmons.
That's about right.
No, not even close. Kuiper is an
Who'd
idiot.
you say? Sanders, Johnson, and who?
I have to read
Johnson is mine. Is what I have is the highest graded left.
Yes, he makes sense. Sanders doesn't make sense. He was his number 1.
Kuiper had Sanders ahead. Oh, you talking about who's left? I got it.
Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Let me pause it. God. I hate YouTube TV, man. I just had it on the screen and it goes to commercial. Like, I can't even pause it on the right.
Let me see what's going on. Is the
Space.
pick in? The pick is in.
Pick is in.
The pick is in. Because the
Stupid ass.
Arizona Cardinals are on the clock.
Maybe they're making fun of Mel Kiper. I don't know. He's all over the wall. He had Geno Smith 16th, Jimmy Clausen 7th, Brady Quinn 5th, Aaron Rodgers 7th, Chad Pennington 4th,
Who?
Brett Favre, Chad Pennington. Wasn't he a Marshall guy?
It's just the way you're saying his name, yes.
Sorry. Man, when you're not drunk, it hurts. If I was drinking, I would just let it roll off my back. But now you're... God, man, screw you guys. I'm going home.
All right, Joe Bones, we're waiting. Bated breath. I'm trying to spell the name on the back of the jersey right.
All right, let's see. You got some Dirty Birds. They're all clapping. Got the A. All right. Goodell's on the stage.
Let's see.
He's at the podium.
All right. Who's gonna? What? They gonna? Did somebody die or something? They're gonna talk about that for a
Nope.
while.
Well, I don't know yet. He just started talking.
Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia. You said to keep him home with the 15th pick. That's exactly what the Dirty Birds did.
Yeah, they're just gonna move him to the outside.
I think
I like his speed. He's sideline to sideline too.
FKD owes us $10. Clock's ticking. I'm just saying.
I don't care. He could buy us around down there.
Bruh.
I'm fine with that. He'll buy us around. We all have to chug it on his dime.
Letting him off easy, bro. Letting him off easy.
I'm gonna
let's
order a
see.
Pappy when he says it.
All right, linebacker. Jalen
All right,
Walker.
Arizona's on the clock. Let's see. Arizona.
Is on the clock. Yes, sir.
Offensive line, receiver, defensive line, cornerback.
Jalen Walker, you got paid, sir. It's Joe Bones. How you feel about it, bro? You all right? You like it? You don't like it? From Bulldogs, from Athens to Atlanta, baby. Talk to me. Now these teams are getting slower and slower, these picks. I got to use both graphics here. I was getting used to being lazy. They are on.
Could you see maybe Matthew Golden going here? I mean, to give like Harrison can't do it all on his own. He's a young
I
receiver.
like that pick.
So now you're actually loading up on two nice receivers. One's on the outside, one's a slot. Golden would be the slot.
Hey, Joe Bones doesn't hate it. All right. Cheers, Joe Bones.
And then you also have a great tight end there. So now you got three good pieces. A solid running back for another year or two, you know? So why not?
Yeah. They also need O-line, but I guess the motherfucker can run around.
Yeah,
Hard to
he
block
likes
for
to
him
run.
running around everywhere.
And it's tough to get an O-line under 6'2", so he can see over.
All right. I'm breaking the seal. I'll be right back.
All
The
right.
water seal.
The water seal. It's the worst kind of seal to break. Let's see. Arizona has still 5 minutes left to go. Hopefully they get it in pretty soon. Yeah, they could go offensive line easy. I just go ahead and knock out that receiver and be done with it, in my opinion. But who knows? I'm just the world's greatest GM that's not paid. Or you could go Luther Burden. Both of those guys to me would be good. Let's see. I don't see any offensive line. Who's out there? Let's see. Offensive line. Maybe Josh Simmons, I could see. I mean, that's pretty good from Ohio State. He's more of a tackle, but I want more of a guard.
I like Golden here.
Yeah, or Donovan Jackson. Yeah. Pick is in. You can use another graphic.
Nice. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, there I do. All right.
We're going from the Dirty Birds to, I don't know, just are the Arizona Clean
Sandy
Birds?
birds. Desert.
Yeah. And Seattle would be the Salty Birds.
There you go. Eagles would be the violent birds.
America.
Trashy birds.
What about the Ravens? What kind of birds would they be?
Chat, I'm gonna leave that one to you.
It's probably better up to the chat than us. I want to see what FKD says. Drink a beer and tell us what you really think. The Scary Birds. J Mills hasn't had enough to drink.
Drink up. It's terrible.
He could have come up with better than that. He came in hot. He made fun of me early, and it was funny. What did he say? I don't know. He said something. Yeah, I was trying to look it up. He did say the ASMR, and I didn't know what that was.
We're doing an ASMR episode. I think that was a great. That wasn't his idea, but I'm piggybacking on it.
Oh man, now I'm caught up to the chat. Dude. I didn't have it on live.
The chat.
Yeah.
Walter Nolan, D tackle, Mississippi, with the 16th pick. The Arizona Cardinals select. In pure Yoda.
He was
language.
definitely probably up there as far as talent
And my Yoda
goes.
syntax.
But they didn't say they needed a defensive tackle, did they?
I don't know. I'm gonna quit picking Golden. The Bengals are on the clock.
Here it is, Golden.
We
No,
did it,
they
Joe.
don't need a receiver. They already paid too much money for the great receivers they have. Linebacker, O-line, and cornerback.
Nolan, you got paid, sir. Congratulations.
Let's see. Man, give me some Will Johnson up in here. I like that pick right here. Go ahead and pull the trigger.
You need linebacker, O-line, and cornerback. I would protect Joe Burrow in that offense. If there's a good enough lineman there. I don't know exactly which position they need.
Ohio State has a guard and a tackle. So
That's
pick
true.
one of those two. I think the guard after Donovan Jackson gets picked, I think it's kind of iffy. I think as far as tackles, I think he got maybe a few.
I mean, they also couldn't stop anybody from scoring last year and had to outscore everybody. So maybe that's the big problem.
Yeah.
So your best linebacker, according to draft grade, is the Alabama prospect, Jihad Campbell. They're going to wage jihad on these motherfuckers.
Campbell's a badass, but I wouldn't pick him right here. I had him going to Tampa Bay.
So you have him 2 picks later. I wouldn't pick him right
Yep.
here. It's way too high.
Man, come on, Bengals. You got 5 minutes. But you don't need to take 5 minutes.
It's true.
These people, they need us, Paul.
They do. Oh, we never answered. I think it was actually a good question. One of his
Okay.
drunk mistakes. He asked a good question. Who do you think is the worst GM in the league?
Oh, that is a good question. I mean, the Giants are making a good case.
That was
After
the first
what
one on
they-
the top of my mind, and then I was trying to see if there was somebody else. That's exactly who came to my mind first.
Yeah. I gotta kind of visualize the teams. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe Cleveland.
I'm looking at Cleveland right now. The Bengals have some questionable decisions sometimes. Now, they have some of the best offensive weapons in the world, but I mean, the Bears makes some head scratchers. The
I don't know,
Cowboys,
the
Dolphins. I'm going with a G-man though. I forgot the guy's name, the young guy, when his fucking 8-year-old son sitting on the couch and told him to take
Barkley.
Barkley, and then told him
Just pay Barkley.
Well, then they sat there and told him who he should draft last year, and he said he would do Washington quarterback, Commanders quarterback.
Yeah.
What's his name? Come on, from LSU.
I know. I've been thinking about him all day, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah. Because, I mean, has a stacked team this year.
Jay Mills says Jeff Carson. The pick is in for the Bengals.
Of course, Jay Mills
Jaden
knows
Daniels
names.
is his name. Thank you.
Yes.
That guy.
But didn't they get Debo Samuel? So now they have Scary Terry in Debo?
Watch out for
I mean,
the
what's
Commanders.
wrong
They
with
went to
that?
the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Another rookie quarterback that went to the conference championship his rookie year, was Ben Roethlisberger, and he won the Super Bowl the second year. Throw that out there.
Let's see. I mean, could they use somebody like another running back? Because don't they only have a Chase?
Jeff Carson is the Jags GM, for anybody wondering. Who? They got T. Higgins.
No, I said running back.
Oh.
Because I think their lead running back now is Chase, and I don't think
I
he's
think their
put
defense
on
was so terrible. It has to be that side of the ball, right? It has to be.
Mike Green. Mike Green would make sense because isn't that Trey
Who
Hendrickson
said Mike
holding
Green?
out right now?
Oh, that
Well,
was a
he
while
was
ago.
the guy from Atlanta that Joe Bones wanted for Atlanta, but he's still there. This might alleviate the pressure to re-sign Trey Hickerson or whatever his damn name is now. I can't say it.
Salty birds are on the clock.
The salty birds. Oh, man. I just got another Anthony Richardson. Yeah, I'm going Mike Green here.
Yeah.
I had Campbell, but I'm changing it to Mike
I'm going
Green.
jihad, baby.
Or Johnson. Yeah,
Waging
Jihad. All
waging jihad on the opposing offense, man.
right. All right. I hope he doesn't play like that Vontaze Perfect guy that kind of played dirty.
Oh, he was dirty.
And
He was
And
good
he,
in fantasy for a while too.
oh yeah, he was great at fantasy. You might get concussed, but you're fumbling the ball. Oh, when football was great.
The 17th pick,
Ooh.
the Cincinnati Bengals pick, Shamar Stewart, edge, Texas A&M. Well, they went defense.
Yep. And we had the edge, but not the right pick.
Man, we're getting close to the Steelers, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad.
Man, I want to know why some of these guys are dropping.
Because I felt really confident that they were taking, what's his name, Carter from Michigan, D tackle. And now that he went way earlier at
Oh, you're talking about Grant.
I mean Grant. Sorry,
Yeah.
Grant went to the Dolphins at what 12, 13.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Cincinnati Bengals select defensive end Shamar Stewart. Congratulations, sir. You got paid.
I like some of these guys getting paid, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a reach right there.
It's a weird spot, especially if you need defense. Seattle still on the clock. The pick is not in.
All right, they need an O-line, receiver, cornerback, defensive line.
Give me oh, they got rid of DK.
Yeah.
So
All they have is Najigba, they have Cooper Cup, and they have Marquez Valdez Scantling.
Jigba, please. We need a receiver here.
So, I mean, they probably do need a receiver. I mean, all those guys, except for Najigba, are getting up there now. Well, I guess Scantley's pretty young, but he's just a stretch the field kind of guy.
Yeah, and you still have both Buckeye O linemen.
Man, and who you got? You doing Golden?
I said I ain't picking gold
you-
no more. Nope. I'm off.
No,
Let's
you
go in the
got-
second round.
Oh man, I thought I could get you on that one. I'm going Luther Burden. And he might have to sit behind Cup, but it's an insurance and you can sit behind one of the best to ever play the slot.
The Cooper Cup he's on the Salty Birds now?
Yep.
We're getting audio issues with you, sir. Can you
Oh, no.
reset? It's been we're at the 2-hour mark. It happens sometimes. Can we reset and come right back?
Yeah, I'll
that
just
fixes it?
exit and come right
All
back.
right, I'll miss you.
Bye, guys.
All right. Downs just your not so humble host. With half my face, apparently. Let's see if I can fix this on the fly. Look how fucking awesome I am at this shit. What? There I be. 100 proof, baby. Oh, he's back. That was quick. I thought you were going to reset your computer. Did it work?
I don't know. You tell me.
Chat, is his audio fixed? Somebody let me know.
I did the old AOL. Goodbye.
Let's see.
Seahawks pick is in. Unless you've already said it.
It says, no, your issue is not better. You're going to need to reset your computer. Sorry, dude.
Whole computer. All
I
right.
hope that fixes it.
Yep.
All right, see you in a minute. And a 2-hour stream in a while, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. The pick is in with the Seattle Seahawks, but we do not know the player yet. I feel like Wayne or Garth when Wayne leaves, man. I'm having fun. Not. Watch it be golden too, y'all. J Mills likes the Shamar Stewart pick. I didn't hate it. He thinks he's taking. J Mills says the Seahawks are taking Burden right now. The highest ranked player is still Will Johnson, Michigan cornerback. He's falling according to his draft grade. Also, Mike Green from Marshall has been passed up for Shamar Stewart. Burden is a receiver, so not golden. He's going Burden the third. The number one safety is still on the board as well. Not that they need safety in Seattle at the moment. Just awaiting the pick. The pick is in with the 18th selection. The Salty Birds select Gray Zabel, offensive tackle, North Dakota State. The defending national champion, Gray Zabel from Division II. That's it. Thank you, Jay Mills. Thank you for helping keep us on track. You are the sole member of the chat now, it currently seems. So thank you for that, sir. 2 hours now, 2-hour stream. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the bell, hit the like, hit the sub if you haven't already. The 5 or 6 likes we get per stream, it matters. It matters to us, I promise. We see you out there. Thank you for the likes. The Buccaneers are on the clock. All right, he's back, baby. Hopefully with audio issues remedied. Talk to me, sir.
When I was watching that Seattle pick, it's nothing but old ladies cheering. Like, white hair ladies. So, screw Seattle. You're going down. I mean, if that's the 12th man that you brag about, yeah. You
Bucks
pick
are on the clock, baby. He says you're all good now. Thank you.
Small town school. I don't know.
Defending national champion.
Yeah, but
They beat formerly undefeated Montana State in the whatever you call that championship, FCS championship.
give me some rabbits
from
South
Bozeman,
Dakota State.
Bozeman, Montana State.
I like Montana State. Bozeman's a cool place.
Yeah, Bucks on the clock. Current needs: linebacker, cornerback, and O-line. Are they going to wage jihad on the opposing running game?
That's who I have. So let's go with it.
I like that. Joe Bones has contributed to the chat. Thank you. He broke the 10 chat streak that Jay Mills had going.
Oh man, while I was gone, yeah. Stewart is nasty.
Yeah, Jay Mills totally disagrees and says your take on Stewart is cheeks.
Well, I must admit, you probably know more than I do on that one, because I didn't think that was a good pick. I don't know too much about him either. So
I think he called it a reach, Jay Mills. The pick is in for Tampa Bay, baby. The pick is in.
yeah, I did call it a reach. But I mean, Texas A&M, I mean, they did produce some defensive ends.
The Denver Broncos are on the clock. God, and then it's the Steelers.
With Sanders looming. You might as well just go ahead and say it.
Please pick your franchise quarterback in your city at the draft next year. There's so many good quarterbacks next year. Like, didn't you already do this with Kenny Pickett? Take like a 20-something overall quarterback, and it sucked. At least my fantasy league knows I ain't gonna be reaching to get Shedeur Sanders' ass on my dynasty team. They can try to trade bait me all they want. Streamlabs is making it difficult to pay the $10. The link is in description, sir. The link is in the description.
Is it Streamlabs or the drunkenness?
User error.
Since you've said you've been drinking since 5, that's 5 hours. If you put away 4 beers an hour, which I think is a nice steady pace, that's 20 beers. I can do math.
The Marshall DN is ranked higher than Nick Scorton, sir, and still on the clock. Still available, sorry. Graded. I'm trying to use the proper terminology here. Graded higher.
Texas A&M did have a stacked defensive line, which I'm glad
they
not
bought
to face.
My eyes are up here.
Just to be mediocre. Oh man, they got Sanders highlighted and everything. Man. Steelers had a 7% chance. It was Dolphins 49, Falcons 21, Steelers 7%.
Who would think the Dolphins or Falcons would get Sanders? They just
Young quarterbacks and like head injuries for the Dolphins and Penix. I mean, unproven. Have them
so is Sanders.
duel it out. I know, but
I
you
would
have
much rather have Penix. Big
Penix energy. Man, you got some.
Joe Bones is now rooting for me to vomit sober water vomit on camera.
Oh, you got to chug water to vomit water. James Pierce has off the field issues, but he is a beast, and honestly, he could do something in the NFL, but he has to stay clean or be on the up and up and not like doing all this stupid shit. Spin the wheel. Oh my. Did he do it? Or is he just telling you to dance
there
for
it
him
is.
again?
Drunk.
Andrew Pope, 79. 69,
Oh
79.
man.
Drunk, he says it, dude.
The pick is in. Bucks went receiver Emeka Ibuka from
All right, I gotta
Ohio
type this in.
State.
Hold on now. I need to, man, shit. I might need to save this spin for the Steelers pick, bro.
Yeah.
This is getting
Talk
serious.
about something other than Sanders.
This is getting serious, man. Now, what do you think the reasoning with Godwin and Mike Evans? What do you think the reasoning with that?
Mike
pick is?
Evans only has 2 or 3 years left at tops in his prime. Like,
You really got to like this guy, though, to take him right here.
Well, I mean, yeah. But they had some young guys last year, too. McMillan, right? Or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
they had a few good guys, like the young guys they drafted and produced.
Tampa Bay, Emeka Egbuka. Get paid, sir.
But, I mean, honestly, this is reasonable. It's not a stretch, and it's not a bad deal.
Denver Broncos still on the clock. Fuck, the pick before the Steelers.
Yeah. So, you know, they're not going to go receiver or quarterback. Sorry.
This is terrible. Terrible.
They're going to keep with Bowden Nix.
All right, let's do something fun. Let's go to the drink wheel.
It's not yet.
Let's just go to the drink wheel. Take my mind off of this.
All right. Broncos need running back, receiver, cornerback, tight end, defensive line.
There it is. All right. Round and round she goes to the queue. A gulp to the queue, y'all. Anticlimactic.
Oh, big gulp, huh? All right.
It might
My
be
bad.
a really big gulp.
Oh, man.
I want the Broncos to take the full 10 minutes. Watch the Steelers take like 90
They got 3 minutes left. Yeah, as soon as they pick. I'm going to laugh. Denver doesn't pick. Pittsburgh jumps them just to get Sanders.
Trade down, Steelers.
I mean, could Hampton come here? I mean, he has
I see you, FKD. All right, buddy.
what? You keep calling him a monkey, man. He's gonna see you in about a month, and he's been working out, getting in shape.
3 weeks.
What's your favorite punch to throw? What's your most effective punch you feel good about?
Jab.
Well, it all starts. Yeah, the most important punch in
I
boxing.
just don't know where to go from there.
Yeah. Yes, J Mills makes a good point. Hampton over Sanders if Broncos go receiver here, which I get. They lost the Alabama boy in the offseason, so go ahead and replace him.
Is he picking?
Nope, they got 134 still. 133, 132.
Harmon from Oregon seems to be the best D tackle available by grade.
Or you could just shut everything down. You have one of the best cornerbacks, if not the best cornerback right now in the league.
That's true.
Get
Over
another
Jo-
guy
Joey
on the
Porter
other
Jr.
side.
I like that. I do like that, Adam. Good call, man. The
you
highest
could go
graded
Will
player
Johnson.
available. Yeah.
And he's a lot better of a pick than Sanders. Because let Sanders keep dropping.
6'2"
All the
as
teams-
well. He's big. And he's
Yeah,
in AFC North where they chunking the ball around everywhere. I like that pick, Adam. Give me some hopium, baby. I need it. I need to smoke the hopium, baby.
The Popium.
The hopium. Yes, sir.
Not the Popium.
Oh, the pope. Yes. I ain't smoking no popium.
You can smoke it out of a pipe you would get in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go. The pick is in.
thing.
The Pittsburgh
The pick.
Steelers are on the clock.
You should say the pink is in. Usually I'm in the pink. Let's see.
Who's behind the Steelers that need a quarterback? Freaking
Nobody.
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 Fucking nobody. That's why they're right. Like, these are all playoff teams. Fuck.
They all got young quarterback. Maybe Minnesota. Just
Yeah,
to
depends
give.
on what they think about. What's his name?
Yeah.
That's almost like saying you made a mistake, though, at that point. I mean, I guess you
Well,
didn't know
I
he was
think
going to get hurt.
In the
but-
offseason, you got to give him somebody to compete with. But, I don't know.
Joe Bones, man, he just rooting for my misery,
Ooh.
man.
Now, I like that suit. That's a little flashy. That's your Matthew Golden right there. He has a black and gold suit. Man, he looked like he belongs in New Orleans.
Mhm.
Maybe he'll go to New Orleans second round. I don't know. I don't think he falls out of the first, though. Especially when you got teams like Buffalo that could use a receiver. I don't know. Baltimore, maybe. Rams. Houston.
I don't even have any alcohol within reach.
It sounds like he had a problem.
I really didn't think he would be there. There was lots of talk about them liking him. I didn't think he would be there, for fuck's sake.
Bruh.
Well, the pick is in. Goodell is talking to Make-A-Wish kid, who doesn't really look like a Make-A-Wish kid. He looks pretty cool.
Lord. God.
Well, I mean, usually they try to bring out.
You good?
Well, they try to play it up, you know. The
You
kid's
don't have
probably
to
healthy.
play up somebody dying, bro.
Maybe these. Oh, Barron, cornerback. So there goes one cornerback. Still
Dang.
Will Johnson.
Will Johnson be falling, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was a Make-A-Wish kid, I wouldn't wish for anything but maybe to live. I think they're ruining their wishes.
It's not a genie.
It's a joke. It's 2 hours into the stream. I can start joking. No one's gonna be back here.
We are down to 6 viewers. Say something offensive.
Oh,
Jade
here we
Barron,
go.
congratulations, you got a pick. Steelers are still on the clock. The pick is not in yet, so that's maybe a good sign, right? They're like really having to wrestle with the reality of. I mean, look, it is value, I guess.
Oh man, he's trying to wrap his head
I'm trying
around
to
it.
like do it to myself.
I just want to watch
man.
this.
God, I'm trying to self-soothe.
Watch it in live action right now.
You already got
Try
to
to
see. You already got to
try
see
to
me
cut
live in
score.
real time with the Knowles missing the playoffs.
Playoffs? Bruh.
It's like making fun of a girl all night at a party. Like, oh, she's nasty, she's fat, and all that stuff. And then
See you
like,
get left with.
hey, where's Paul? And like I sneak out the door and I just find you like looking, making sure like before you get in a car, making sure nobody saw you. Oh yeah.
Joe Bones says, "Get the cold plunge ready." If you only knew, sir. If you only knew. Pick is not in.
5 minutes.
You think if it would be Shadur, you know, maybe they.
They got a camera on him.
Or do they really?
Yep. Prospect cam.
Is he smiling?
It's the back of his head.
Good, I hate his fucking face.
But he's definitely not in the same position or room or anything like that. I think he's getting kind of ready for his phone to be called. Oh, Steelers have a phone call. Pick is in.
Oh, but he didn't pick up the phone?
Well, I mean, this is different. So
I mean, you don't have
that
to
could have
call
been
him.
30 seconds later. Yeah.
Man, the pick is in.
There's somebody, some white kid on the couch. I don't know. From Utah. I don't know who that guy is. Oh, that's Dart. Never mind.
Dude, what if they take Jackson Dart over Shadur Sanders? What if they just don't take a quarterback, you guys? You can do that kind of thing.
I mean,
Let me call it out. Don't call it out. Let me just read it on the screen,
All right.
even if you see it first.
All right.
I don't want to hear bad news from your fucking mouth.
Oh, so Goodell's much better.
I ain't got it. I'm reading off the text. Joe Bones is enjoying this. Glad one of
you
us
gonna-
is, bro. I've never been like worried about a draft pick for the Steelers. This is the first time I can remember this. Like usually I'm excited to see who it is. Let me know when he's walking to the stage though, so I can at least get ready. Goodell, that
Let's
is.
see. The stage is pretty far, but they're kind of coming in. So let's see.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's walking on stage, going to the podium. Oh, everybody's getting their chuckles ready.
It's fucking Shadur Sanders, isn't it?
No.
With the 21st pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon, D-tackle, Oregon. Fuck you, Shadur Sanders. Yes. Yes. That was a shitty spoiler, by the way. Way to like pop the balloon of my angst.
Well, you didn't want my ugly ass telling you anything, so I had to spoil it a little bit.
I do like.
I would have
good
been, I would
news
have been
coming from your
quiet if it was Sanders.
mouth. I do like good news coming from your mouth. That's fine. All right, I told you we needed D-tackle, and I told you they wanted the guy from Michigan that they didn't get, that the Dolphins got.
All right, Chargers need a tight end, receiver, defensive line, running back.
I think also in Steelers news, by the way, the Chargers are on the clock. This means that they really think they're getting Aaron. To me, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Derek Harmon, congratulations. You are the heir apparent to Cam Hayward.
That's big shoes to fill right there.
You got paid, sir. You're a Steeler. 6'4", 313. I like the weight. 6'4 and a half, 313. He's a redshirt junior. There we go. He did play for Lanning. Good defensive guy. And there it is. Wow, the relief. And I don't have to break my drinking streak. So many good things.
I'm going Chargers get a receiver.
Golden, baby.
Might as well. Give me some Luther. I got Luther. You got Golden.
Oh, man. All right, the Steelers got their D tackle they wanted. Shadur Sanders was there, and they passed on his ass. Man, watch it. Can Shadur Sanders go out the first round? This will be fucking awesome.
I mean, who's going to take him?
Saints
But they already picked.
in the second round.
Unless they trade back up.
No, I mean, yeah.
I think
Or the
maybe if
Browns.
anybody in the,
Or the Giants. It's got to be one of those three, right?
you would think so.
He won't fall past them, those three teams, in the next round, right?
Or
the
you got
Jets.
Vegas.
Dude, what if they go quarterback, running back? That would be kind of awesome for Vegas.
Yeah, they got their running back. Now get a quarterback that technically you would have probably pulled the trigger on. Or if Sanders doesn't mind sitting behind like a Lamar Jackson, I can see that.
He needs to go to. I think the Raiders would be awesome. That dude, if you're a Raiders, that they would have the best draft. If they got Genty, and fucking Shadur Sanders, you've crushed it.
Why? Just because of the names?
Genty, I mean,
I like Genty, but
okay, so does
Sanders.
Sanders. Most people did not have a second round grade on the guy. And if you got your new franchise quarterback who fits your
hype. I don't
personality-
believe in hype. I've seen. I did not like. Just my opinion.
I don't like him, but clearly, how about freaked out?
Joe Bone says Luther Burden too, so yeah, we're all good.
Oh man, what a relief! Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. 2 hours, 22 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Hit the bell, hit the like, hit the sub if you haven't already.
6 people watching, 5 thumbs up. Joe Bone, she said Detroit could take him seriously. Are you talking about Sanders or what? I assume you're talking about Sanders.
I mean, golf's up there.
Yeah.
Dude, what a freaking how the turns table if freaking Sanders ends up on your team.
I won't care. I mean, he's a backup. And I guess, like, for
you don't
your...
draft a quarterback in the first round to be a
I went
backup.
for a backup. I know. So I'm very confident we wouldn't probably take him. We've been working on that
How
Tennessee
old's
kid
Goff?
for a while.
How old is Jared
Good question.
Goff?
I'd say like
37?
young 30s.
36?
No, I'd
Oh.
say like 32.
God, he's like super young. He's 30.
30, yeah.
Seems like
knew-
he's been
yeah.
around forever, dude.
It's because we've been giving him
I guess
shit
I'm
forever.
old. I guess not because I'm old. Shit, everybody seems like they've been around forever.
Like, everybody just built on him like his 3rd or 4th season. Oh, they got Stafford.
Sean McVay.
Yeah. I think Sean McVay knew he had a championship winning team. And I think Goff wasn't
Good call.
quite the arm talent as Stafford.
Well, I know my team. I said they needed D tackle. They went for it. Feel good. No, it looks like one QB in the first round, J Mills. Anybody want to take that bet? There is no more QBs taken in the first round.
Would this be the first time that's happened? Just one QB
Kenny
taken in the
Pickett, I
first?
think, was the only one that year.
Okay.
Steelers said we've been there, done that, bro.
That's gotta suck. I love it now. Now they keep showing Sanders like he had a 96% chance of being drafted in the top 21 picks.
At least you got your jersey retired, buddy.
You know what? This is actually a good thing for him. I mean, life is sometimes a shit pie, and you have to take a bite out of it every once in a while, you know? And this is his bite, hopefully.
Words
And
of
he
wisdom
learns.
from 100 Proof
Yep.
Football.
Life is a shit pie. Sometimes you have to take a bite.
I don't get why you have to bite the pie, though, but, I'm going to roll with it.
I don't know. You get curious. You don't have to eat asshole, and people do that. We're 2 hours into the stream, man. We're good. 6 people. We're good. Say whatever you want. Chat. Drink and just start talking. We're here.
How much time's left on the clock for the fucking? Looks like the
44
Chargers.
seconds.
They must have won a
43
Derek
seconds.
Harmon.
Yeah.
Maybe we get the Packers to get the pick in first. Steal their pick, Packers. You are the home team. You are the host city. Host team. Whatever the phrase I'm looking for is. Give me the countdown on the clock there.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. I do say I like this GM style.
The pick is in.
They did get it in there with like at the buzzer.
Oh, this is like you drafted
I
too.
do like this style. I would.
Let's wait till
I
the very
respect
last
it.
second just to put it in there.
Game recognizes game.
Yeah.
The pick is in. The Green Bay Packers are on the clock. Are on the clock.
Are we on our ASMR, whatever it is? Are we going to be dressed up in like leather bondage stuff?
You haven't
Maybe
seen
a
many
gag ball?
ASMR videos, have you?
No.
I like that. That's
I
what
just-
you just necessarily think that it's got to be some S&M stuff.
I just found out what it was today.
I watch it sometimes if I can't go to sleep.
Oh.
Sometimes they put them sounds on and that shit like.
Do you stroke it?
All right.
Is it like perverted like that?
No.
Like,
It is
but
not.
for
I mean,
some
there might be
people-
some now that that ain't what I'm
gonna
watching.
say- okay.
Like people, I don't know. Do your homework before we do the
No,
ASMR
I'm not.
episode.
Okay. For before the episode.
Yes.
Now watch chat just blow me up. My cell phone all weak. Like, hey, this is ASMR. Stop sending me shit. That's not even cool. That's me. You just sent me something. You taking a dump.
FKD wants to know what kind of boxing shorts you're wearing.
I don't know. I was actually thinking about it, but it's getting too late for me to customize anything. So
I got Venoms.
Venoms.
Yeah.
Maybe give me some Daisy Dukes.
Think they can't be. They have to be a certain length. I was looking
Okay.
at Muay Thai shorts,
Yeah, that's usually what I would wear,
but
but
you can't. You gotta be boxing shorts.
oh, that's a little
Marion Hampton, there he is.
yeah.
The Packers got an
All right.
offensive weapon. All right, there's Hampton.
Huh.
No, not the Packers. Excuse me, the Chargers.
Yeah, but I mean, during the off season, you just got Pittsburgh's running back, Harris. So I mean, I don't understand. Well, I mean,
Well, they know something. They
That's
figured
not-
out what
yeah.
Pittsburgh figured out, I guess. Ain't much
Or a
tread
third
left on
down
them
back.
tires. Running back Amari Hampton to the LA Chargers. Congratulations, sir. You got paid. You're a first-round draft pick. What are you going to do next?
All right, Packers. They need a cornerback, receiver, defensive line, offensive line. Man, I don't know. I just feel like I just keep saying his name and he just keeps getting rejected.
Into my golden.
Nope. Will Johnson.
Hey, they
Will
need a cornerback.
Johnson.
He's
Yeah. I think receivers, they're
crazy
okay.
value. If that's the position you need, that's crazy value.
Yeah.
J Mills agrees.
And honestly, you go up against teams like Detroit, Minnesota. Honestly, now Chicago's starting to get offensive weapons. You need a cornerback to slow them down. Minnesota just came into mind because they're in the next pick, and they already got two pretty damn good stud receivers.
I just want to know who's lurking in the chat. We got 6 viewers, and we've had it steady for a while. Shout out to whoever's got us on silent just to look at us.
It's former King Dingling's 4 TVs.
I heard he couldn't afford more than one.
He runs over to his neighbor's house and turns them on. All right, Packers, you got 5 minutes. They're probably going to drag this one out. It's the hometown.
Now, I wouldn't hate Jackson Darton in the second or third. Well, the Steelers have no second, by the way. So if the Steelers are taking a quarterback, they're now taking one in the third, which I think what I said the whole time.
Or they trade into the second.
I think what I said the whole time is right. They're getting their franchise quarterback next year at their home draft. Jay Mills boosting the numbers. There it is.
We do have a few people we know that like to lurk. He's the Homer Simpson fading into the bushes.
Still on the clock. Hard decision time.
Man, that makes us sad. Jay Mills has.
I know. I thought we actually had some viewers.
I was like, man, quit saying stuff. Don't say that. They be lurking, man.
Pick is still not in. It seems like an easy decision to get Will Johnson right here.
That's him. They're playing to the crowd. I mean, this is their home field. They're probably playing some type of country. I don't know. Passing out beers. Isn't Wisconsin the most alcoholic state?
I don't know the answer to that.
I'm going to say yes.
How do you know? How do you rate that? What is the metric? Is it
I think
per capita?
Per capita, they drink the most alcohol. Who's KD? And FL, I guess FKD.
And
Oh, you. Oh, okay, yeah.
he was
that
referring
makes
to
sense.
himself in the third person.
Man, yeah. You can't be doing
With a
that to
nickname
him.
nobody gave him. Nobody calls him
Alcohol
KD.
sales. See, he knows.
Well, that's
Is it
then
true?
you gotta go. Then
Is
per
it
cap,
true?
then it can't be Wisconsin. It's, a state with, California has to lead alcohol sales with all the people they got.
Well, maybe Wisconsin's like, screw them. We'll buy 5 times as much. In California, it's probably like, as long as it doesn't cost $999 or more, we're good.
Yeah, they're all high anyway. They can't get off the couch
Yeah.
to buy beer.
And actually, alcohol hasn't been, I think sales are starting to slump. The young kids, I guess it's the weed. They prefer weed or something.
I never
What a
discriminated.
shame. You could have both. It's one time in life you can actually have both.
Yeah, this is America. I'm sorry. I thought this was America. You can have.
I
it.
can't have both.
So what's
I
the
think
countdown
weed-
on Green Bay, by the way?
2 minutes.
Okay.
159,
2-minute warning.
158. Yeah.
I also respect this.
I kinda have a-
style.
Yeah. 1 second left just to announce a trade. But the other team would still have to have the pick, right?
They have to get the pick in. Yes, you can't just.
Yeah, they'd be like, yeah.
You have to turn it in. One-minute warning yet?
115, 114, 113. At least you have music you can hear.
It's true.
I have nothing. I just have you. The pick is in.
Oh, the pick is in.
Put that graphic on
It's
there.
up there, baby.
Slap it on there. Alright, is that Goodell? He's at the doorway. I think he's trying to walk up to the podium, but I can't tell. I got the nosebleed seats. Come on.
Speaking of this music, that's fucking rave music or something. Chat. Shout out for the music, baby. If you're digging the music, give me a music note in the chat. If you want to
Music
change,
and notes.
give me a thumbs down in the chat.
I just want to hear it.
Jay Mills picked up some High West today. I don't even know what that is. Boo Rye? I've never heard that. Is that their rye? Adam Pope likes it.
So apparently, yeah, I'm one of the viewers too. Maybe I'm creeping.
Figured out who's lurking, baby.
Oh man. All right, what's Goodell gonna announce? This year's 2025 draft. Oh God! Every time I'm about to do it, he has to go into a speech.
Oh, Lord.
Get that old man off the stage. Who is he? Man, he looks kind of familiar though.
Like Bart Starr.
Yeah. Mark Murphy. He's the Packers president and CEO.
Not for
I
long.
guess since this your hometown, I get it.
How old is he? He ain't gonna be that for long.
Well, he ain't that old. I mean,
Oh,
he's
okay. I'm just like, I got this whole mental image in my head listening to you describe him.
I just said old. I
Wheeling
mean, he's
his
probably
ass
in the
in there making his wish.
60s. He still has a head of hair that's not white yet. But yeah, he's in his 50s, 60s. I don't like him. I can't hear him, but I
Matter of
just
fact,
don't
I
like
hate
him. Yeah. He's starting to piss me off. Dude, if you're going to wait this much time, maybe get your selection in
I know,
earlier.
right?
Jackass. This is why nobody likes you.
Let's look up the High West. It's Burr Rye. Oh, it's a blend of bourbon and rye. Okay.
That's interesting. I think I don't know. I think I'd either would want like more of a wheated bourbon or a rye, but not mixed. But I would try it. I would actually
High
love
West
to try
does
it.
that a lot. Even their bourbon is a blend of other bourbons. Like,
Yeah.
if you get High West bourbon, it's a blend of bourbons. Which I like High West, but interesting fact. Campfire is still awesome. If you ever had their Campfire. All right, what's the damn pick, y'all?
Dude, it's your boy.
Golden?
Yep, Matthew Golden.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Oh man, somebody's gonna be out the door. Because they have, I guess, number 2 receivers left and right, it seems like.
Oh, they got one more. Matthew Golden, baby. You got paid.
Oh, whoa, wait. I didn't even realize this. Is this the first time Packers
Oh,
drafted
they
a
finally did.
receiver since Javon Walker?
Yes, good call.
And my TV's on mute, so there's no way of me knowing.
That's
Except for,
why I like you as co-host of the show.
Oh, thank
man.
you.
Way to go, man. Yes, all those years, Aaron never got one. Congratulations, Jordan Love. The Minnesota Vikings are on the clock.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. They got 5 minutes, but this guy's now just stepping on stage, so.
Nine more picks until the 2025 first round of the NFL draft is complete.
I ain't gonna lie, this kind of makes me want to drink. The last 30 minutes I have been wanting to drink.
Well, you're at weight, sir. I condone it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna waste it now.
What are you, 150? You said?
I'm under 150 now.
That's nutty.
But I think I'm losing strength and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of...
It's hard to lose a lot of weight and keep the muscle.
It's twisting, yes. It's twisting my head because I like the muscle. I like to be strong, but... I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll go bench and see what I can do.
Campfire should be about $75, Jay Mills. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's hard to lose
Oh,
weight.
75. Jay's like, I'm not gonna buy it for more than 73.
Oh, the pick is
He's
in.
more of
Dang.
a bargain hunter.
Vikings wasted no time. Way to go.
Yeah, but Golden's still on stage talking.
Yeah, well,
Now he's getting off stage.
get off stage.
Yeah, they probably had to cut the music.
All it took was the Green Bay Packers to host their own draft for them to pick an offensive player.
The first time they got a receiver since Walker.
I think it was offensive player in general.
No, I thought they had an offensive tackle or something. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if a tackle counts. I think it's like a, running back receiver.
Oh, you're talking tight end, running back, skill players.
Yeah, there you go. I could be wrong.
But other than offensive line and quarterback, there's only half of the stuff. So yeah. Chat, I got a question. What should my first drink be? After the fight's done, I'm looking for something nice. Something I'm dreaming about. It could be a bourbon. It could be a beer. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards a beer.
Mine will have an umbrella in it because we're going to be on the fucking beach, right? This is the
Oh,
on
yeah.
the beach. I want to fucking... Preferably, I
I
want to
know
drink
yours.
it out of a coconut. or a
I
pineapple.
know, yep.
I want.
I was going to say, yours is going to be a pina colada with a
wouldn't be mad if I
rum
would've floated,
floater.
baby.
A dark rum floater.
My boy,
In fact, put
preferably
2 of 'em.
Myers is...
Yeah.
That's it. J Mills, 85's not bad, and you will fucking love it. Get it. It's so unique. Yes.
I would tell him not to get it because that boy spent too much money on alcohol.
Blasphemy.
No, he'll tell you. He hoards the shit, man. It's on the list. I knew it. He has a whole list. He probably has it like his mock draft of booze to buy.
That's what we need to do, the mock draft of what we're going to drink after the fight.
Oh. Mock draft
That'd
on
be
the
a
booze.
side bet over there for the folks in attendance.
I think I want a beer as soon as I get off the thing.
Something tells me I might drink before you. We'll see.
I don't know, man. I think the light guys go first.
I go freaking. I get some days I'm confident, and then the other day I was just like, "Fuck, man."
Oh, that's me. Yeah. Oh, that's me.
I'm a sparring.
It's a head game.
Well, part of the thing is my trainer is a southpaw, so every time I spar, I still can't even fight a right-handed guy. I'm just like, well, I don't know. Ugh.
Oh, the pick is in. Vikings got Donovan Jackson. To me, that's a hell of a deal right there. Good job on the Vikings.
Got to protect your immobile quarterback.
And Houston is on the clock. And they got about 5 minutes left.
Please take an offensive lineman.
Houston Texans have traded their pick to the New York Giants. This is where Sanders goes.
Oh, wow. No.
We all know it. We all know it.
Donovan
And if they
Jackson
waste too much more
got
time,
paid. Wow.
I hope Sanders fails.
So the
just
Giants
so
are on the
cheat
clock
one.
for real.
Yeah.
Dang.
And they're on the phone. The GM's on the phone. Dayball's like not looking too happy, but
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. Fuck,
I mean,
he's like,
you really-
fuck, I'm getting fired.
He's grabbing his ear like,
A job security
But,
with
oh,
Shedeur
now he has the
Sanders.
phone.
I'm trusting you because mine still says the Texans are on the clock.
Nope.
These motherfucking Texans.
But now they went to Sanders, and oh, they're blocking him.
Oh, you're correct. The
The-
Giants are on the clock.
They're blocking Sanders, so I can't see him. I see Dion easy, but
Is Deion
so I'm
happy
thinking,
or what? Or like,
oh, he doesn't care. He's kind of nodding like,
yeah. So the Texans aren't even in the first round. God, they need offensive line so bad. Let me just not get one at all in the free agency or in the first round of the draft.
yeah.
What'd they get for it? Have they? I guess it's too soon to know the.
I don't think it's
details.
Jackson Dart. Well, I don't know. He's starting to hug people, but I thought it was more of a pat on the back, like, oh.
Jackson
Well,
Dart
he's-
is?
Yeah, he's hugged 2 people.
Has anybody slapped him on the ass?
No, but his mom's like, oh, it's okay, son.
Oh,
So
it's
I
not a
thought,
happy thing.
God, insufferable. That guy from Green Bay's still there, taking pictures with the crowd and stuff, like on stage. I don't know. Get off the fucking stage. Like another team has already picked and went off the stage, and you're still there. I hate these kids.
What's the over under? What are the odds going to the Pittsburgh draft next year? Over under 50%.
I'm right there.
Okay.
I would like to go. I mean, honestly,
That'd be
I would
cool.
look forward to going. I've been wanting to go. I wanted to go last year to Detroit. Or maybe that was 2 years. I don't know. I think it was last year.
We still
Or
have,
when it was in Nashville. That would have been fun.
still haven't
or
started our
actually,
stadium tour.
Vegas. Yeah. I know.
I'm gonna have money one day, brother. I promise. Hopefully by next year's draft.
Oh, new Lilo and Stitch is coming
the pick
out.
is in. This motherfucker with the Lilo and Stitch, boy.
Well, they have a new smoothie coming out. And you could probably get it at Tropical Smoothie Cafe pretty soon. And it will have no sugar in it.
Oh man.
And it's just made for this movie. You're welcome, Disney. And Tropical Smoothie for floating that.
They should sponsor us.
Yeah,
Tropical Smoothie.
I'm sure they would love our language. And watch the first 15 minutes and nothing else.
The pick is in. It's got to be Sanders, right? That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why trade in now? Who were you afraid was going to grab him? The Chargers? Maybe the Lions?
Just to get your guy, probably.
So just a
some-
weird spot to get in there. I mean, you're
Yeah.
at the top of the next round, pretty close.
Yeah, and you're. Well, did they trade or something? Because
Did it still?
technically,
Go ahead.
if they didn't have another body's pick, they would be at the very bottom of the second round.
No, it's not a snake in the NFL.
Huh.
Fantasy football is a snake, but the NFL draft is not.
Yeah.
But did they ever say the terms of the trade?
No, not yet.
Somebody chat. Anybody that can. We're clearly very busy here. We may have missed the terms of the trade.
No, they draft at a pretty close to the bottom. If they don't, they might not.
I
even
mean,
have
unless
it.
they're missing their pick, they should be third in the
I
next
think they're
round.
missing their pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. They should be third in the next round.
Houston has it.
Well, yeah.
So that's
okay.
probably what it
So
is.
then Houston,
Yeah.
Okay.
They're second in the next round, right behind Cleveland. So unless
Houston
you're,
is?
yeah. So if Giants thought Cleveland would go get him or something, I don't know.
Hopefully, there's that many offensive linemen that Houston like, because what the fuck.
All right, we're back at the draft. And that's Jackson Dart. He looks pretty happy. I don't know.
I would laugh my ass off. He's got potential.
Yeah, I like him.
He's got a
It's one of
QB
the-
name.
Yep. I think he has a pretty good arm. The pick is in.
Pick been in.
Oh. What the pick is in?
Is Goodell even walking up?
Goodell is walking.
All right, let's see.
We have eyes on Goodell. All right. With this year's 2025, the 25th pick, the New York Giants pick, Jackson Dart.
Do they really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That is nuts.
Eat another piece of pie, Sanders.
That is nuts. At least you got your jersey retired, buddy. At least Daddy retired your jersey, buddy.
All right. Yeah. Wow. I like it.
Falcons pick. Did the Falcons trade up? Did they have two first
Rams
rounds?
pick is in. Rams trade pick
Falcons are in there. Wow.
to the Falcons.
The Falcons back in the first round. So, all right, there was the over,
Yeah,
Jay Mills.
things are getting interesting.
I won the
yeah.
over on the trade thing there. Jackson Dart, congratulations. You're the second quarterback picked in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, and you're now a New York Giant, sir. You got paid. Somebody should have slapped his ass and gave us a better idea what was happening. The Falcons are on the clock.
All right, let's do this.
And the pick is in. They wasted no time.
Well, if you're trading, you know exactly who you want.
Are they getting Shadur Sanders? Are they going to have a QB battle?
Hey. I know, because they already got. I was going to say maybe they go Mike Green and just solidify that defensive line, but no, I think.
Can somebody please look up the trade details of the Giants and Texans, please? If they are known yet. Falcons back on the clock. 2 first-round picks. Pick is in. I expect this kind of shit from the Steelers next year. I think they're going to either move up very high if they have a good season. They're going to get up there in that top 10 to get their QB. Or if they have a bad season, they'll get their QB and get some more weapons. Or they don't really need weapons, but Everybody's talking about George Pickens getting traded. Dude, if they'd have, it would be good for my fantasy team if he did, probably. But if they have freaking DK and GP, dude, that's sick. Joe Bones says Sanders for the win. all that misery he was wishing on me.
So who did they trade with? Giants and
Texans.
Texans. Okay. Trying to see. So yeah, Giants just get the 25th pick. Houston gets the 34th, the 99th, and a 2026 third round pick.
Man,
I think that's pretty good. I like it for Houston.
I guess you really have to know who you want and not have a first round grade on them, because the 99th pick ain't doing you shit.
I bet you it can, especially offensive line. You can get some good guys there.
99th is what, the fourth round? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, 99 sounds worse than it is. I'm thinking of like our fantasy league that has 14 teams.
And plus me, I take all the good guys.
Who did they trade up to get, we think? Is it the cornerback that's still sitting there, dude?
Why not?
Will Johnson?
Yeah.
Rough day for Will Johnson, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Cornerback is a position of need. Second position listed for the Falcons.
Milrow.
The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock. James Pierce Jr., edge rusher from Tennessee, selected by the Atlanta Falcons in the 26th round. They go
I like it.
linebacker, D end. All right. They saw a guy they wanted and went and got him. Now, can we look up what the Falcons gave up to get back into the first round?
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
I mean, you know,
Okay.
apparently we have 15 minutes till the next pick.
Yeah. Between Atlanta and who's this? The LA Rams?
Yeah. James Pierce, you are a dirty bird, sir. First round draft pick. You got paid. Congratulations. Next up on the clock, the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock officially, as they have been sitting.
That's the trade hasn't been updated online yet.
Okay.
But I do say they're looking at Jalen Ramsey to pick up, so that would be the corner that they need. So that's probably why they didn't go Will Johnson. They might be going after Jalen Ramsey. I don't know. Atlanta's starting to look like a sick defense.
Yeah, I think.
But Ramsey is starting to get old, but still, I think he's still valuable.
Depends on what they gave up, but I mean that's a good first round.
All right, Rams have traded the 26th pick to the Falcons. Nope, that's all it says.
Oh, I got it here. Falcons trade 46. So I guess that's their second round pick. 242 and a first rounder next year.
Ooh.
For
Wow.
the Rams 26 and 101. So if they get a fourth round too,
Wow.
dang, that's a lot. They must really like the guy. They gave up a lot.
I mean, his talent, they said he was a top 10.
How did I
Just
find that
off-field
before you,
issues.
by the way?
I don't know. I kept refreshing, but I get the 2003 trade when they traded Van Jefferson.
I mean, hey,
But-
if he ends up being a beast like that, let's go. But I mean, we
Yeah.
know how important edge rushers are, but dang, man. Ravens on the clock.
All right. Let's see.
6 more picks.
And we'll be done.
Who are the Chiefs getting? Another receiver?
Who knows? Let's see. They got a few more picks. I'm not worried about them right now. Baltimore.
They need
On the clock.
O-line, cornerback, and D-line. Well, the other Buckeyes sitting there. I don't know what position on the O-line they need, but I'm all about protecting Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
They kind of need receiver too, right? Don't they always? I mean, Flowers is good, but who they got?
They did re-sign Ronnie Stanley at left tackle, but he's starting to get up there in years. So maybe go ahead and grab a left tackle for next year, or if injury, get him some season. Let's see, and who would that be?
I mean, they also need a cornerback. It'd be very Ravens to get the best cornerback sitting there. Will Johnson, dude. What the fuck?
I'm going Josh Simmons here. He's just sitting there.
I'm going Will Johnson.
Okay.
They do not have a dumb GM. I do.
I think
I do like
one
the
of
Josh
those two.
Simmons
I'm
pick.
okay with.
I do
yeah,
like the Josh
I like both of them. Yep. As long as it's those two, I don't think they could go wrong.
Joe Bones. I think he was really actually worried they were going to get Shadur Sanders. I mean, what kind of quarterback room would that be? Shadur Sanders, Michael Penix, and Kirk Cousins? Good Lord. Can't start but one of them.
Kirko would be like, that ain't a watch. Look at these chains. Kirko.
The pick is in.
The pick is in. I'm still on a commercial.
Don't you appreciate 100 Proof Football being brought to you commercial free? For 3 hours straight
technically-
now.
Yeah, but technically, a commercial could pop up on their stream.
No, you
we
know
would
why
know.
it can't?
Not on live stream, but why?
Because we're not big enough to be monetized. Because we get revenue when they show commercials to people.
Oh, man.
So one day it may not be commercial free.
Yeah, we'll sell you suckers out. Commercial every 2 minutes.
I do not know. It's like we're a long way away, unfortunately, from ever making money on this platform, I think. But then it happens overnight, and people see our beautiful faces and our
Well, you keep losing that
money-making
11,
parlays.
14 pounds. You'll be looking pretty nice, sir.
Joe Bones. God, I keep forgetting about Deshaun Watson at the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
What a fall from like one of the top 5 QBs in the league to just nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
How quickly it comes
Mhm.
and goes.
Joe Bones, you might be right, especially if Aaron doesn't sign with the Steelers. I can see them going and getting Kirk Cousins. I think that is
Yeah.
the backup plan.
And Kirk's gonna get paid. Well, I guess he's already getting paid.
They
So
just have to throw
yeah,
the contract on.
yeah.
That'd be a lot. But at least I like Kirk Cousins.
Malike Starks, safety from Georgia.
Okay.
Maliki.
Back there with Hamilton. They got this, let's do it.
Yep, 2 young safeties.
First safety of the first round. So that's a Malachi Starks.
He's off the board. Let's see.
Meanwhile, the number 1 corner on the board keeps falling. Wow.
Yep. Let's see.
He must have just had a terrible interview or something. What was it? Somebody look up his Wonderlic score.
Or it could also have an injury or something. But he was balling out in Michigan.
Malachi Starks.
You also got Mike Green out there. You got the Luther Burden receiver. I mean, there's still some kind of big names out there.
The 313 Detroit Lions are on the clock.
Detroit Lions on the clock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got
Your
to pay attention to
Detroit Lions on the clock. Sure Sanders, baby.
this. No. We already got a hooker.
Top needs O-line, D-line, and wide receiver.
Yeah, give me some Simmons here. I'll take it.
Could be Mike Green. Marshall. Opposite Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that too.
That's my pick.
I ain't gonna be mad. Will Johnson, he's a Michigan guy. Keep him home. Great corner.
I mean, that would be total value pick. Not
And you
necessarily.
just lost Carlton Banks.
Yeah, not listed as a
Not
need.
Carlton Banks. What is his name? Carlton something. Carlton Banks. All right, Fresh Prince. What the hell? What's his name?
They need a right guard too. It could be the Ohio State guard that's still sitting there.
Yeah. And they do like to run the ball. And keep. Yeah.
Pick is in. This GM doesn't know how to do it.
Man, that's a lot of prospects.
Looks like they got a lot of options though for what they need, so that's good. I like the Lions, man. I hope they do something.
I hope they win it one time
Yeah.
in my life.
As long as it's
one
not
time.
against the Steelers, I'll pull for them.
Well, y'all have had championships. I ain't gonna cry. Pick is in. Come on, Lions.
Next time, I'm going to take a flight on the NFL draft day. I don't know where I'm going yet. This is like the perfect thing to do on a plane. Get a bunch of
Just watch the NFL
yeah,
draft.
get a bunch of minis.
Well, I don't know, but you tell me where you're flying to, and I'll be at the airport getting airport beers. Just talking to randoms until you get there.
You got to go past TSA just to wait on me on the other side.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
What's your final call?
Man, I want Will Johnson. I want it. It's more of a heart thing right now. I think the upside's there. He's dropping, so you get value. Opposite of Terrion Arnold.
I mean, it's not a need, but it'd be best available. Mike Green is a need.
We get a lot of points scored on us through the air.
Yeah. Well, they can't throw it if they're on their back. 4 100ths of a difference in draft grade between Mike Johnson and Mike Green and Will Johnson.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't even care. Like if it's between Mike Green, Will Johnson, or Simmons, I'll take either one. I'd be happy. I think all of them are solid. Come on, Dan. I know you're happy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Background.
The Commanders are on the clock. I'm going to call the next two picks. Mike Green.
Goodell's
then Will
walking
Johnson.
on the stage.
Mike Green, then Will Johnson.
Ooh, okay. After this, I'll pick. This year's 2025 draft. Number 28, the Detroit Lions pick is Talik Williams, Ohio State defensive tackle.
Only went D-line. I get it.
Hmm.
You don't like it. It's not sexy.
No, it's not sexy. As long as it works, I'm okay. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm over it. Might as well pick Sanders.
Championship.
Get some draft value off of him.
Defensive tackle, Tyleik Williams. You are a first-round pick, and you are a Detroit Lion. Congratulations, sir. You got paid. On the clock, the Washington Commanders.
You know I want to say it. Wait, where's your next two?
This is where I have Will Johnson going.
Okay. That's I'm glad you said it and not me. But I concur.
Feel pretty confident.
Okay. And then the Bills need corner, D-line, receiver.
Everybody needs corner. He should be one of the next two off the board.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm back to back. Give me my two guys. I don't want to say their names anymore, but DB here and a receiver next. And if you make me say it, I will have to say it. Will Johnson and Luther Burden.
I think it's DB.
DB.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking like Will Johnson and then like Maxwell Harrison from Kentucky or Trey Amos from Ole Miss.
Yeah. Those big old sexy names you got there, huh?
But according to draft grade, they're like the first and like fourth and fifth best cornerbacks in the whole.
I like Hairston though. I've seen him at Kentucky. He was alright. I've seen Trey Amos, but I don't know too much about him.
Jay Mills says Burden to Commanders, and Joe Bones seems to agree.
Yeah, really? Then why would you get Debo? They're playing the same position. Fools.
The host has countered. Yeah.
I mean, you're paying one guy like over $20 million a year, and you just got him on your team. I don't know. I just don't see it. You could be right, and you could have your own show, and you probably have more people than I do on day one. But I think you're foolish. I said it. There you go. Shit's been thrown.
Still on the clock. It seems like Will Johnson would be an easy decision. Is someone trying to trade back in?
Yeah. The pick is in. And I don't see a trade. So yeah, I think it's going through.
The conference championship losers. Washington.
It was a pretty good year for them.
And Buffalo. I don't have the pick as in. You do?
Yep.
The Buffalo Bills.
On the TV. And the
on
TV
clock.
means everything. It's just on commercial.
Just thinking about those wings you had earlier.
I got one more left. And my wife got me dinner, but she didn't know I cooked my own wings. I was like, I can't miss the podcast, babe. We got to do a U-turn. She was so happy.
I can't miss the
True
podcast
story.
that I
True
almost totally
story.
forgot about.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was at 9 and not 8. And thank God it's not at 9.
No shit. I mean, not that I'm not enjoying hanging out with you fine folks.
Super.
FKD passed out.
Did we mention that?
FKD passed out. Still got the stream going.
He's probably put out on Boomerang on our ASMRs so he can sleep.
There's Goodell on the stage.
Well, right now I'm looking at Debo that they got. They got Tunsil in the offseason. They got Kinlaw in the offseason. They got Will Hip. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be Mike Johnson, right? Quit cut the bullshit, man.
The one offensive lineman Texans actually had.
I know. God, what are they doing?
I have faith in them.
I don't got faith in that O-line, and I don't see it getting any better.
Yeah. Pick is in. Come on. We know it's been in.
Is it in yet?
Bruh.
Oh, he's on stage at the podium. Josh Connolly Jr., offensive tackle, Oregon.
All right.
Good God.
The Bills need to go again and get Will Johnson. If not, I don't know what they're doing there. But I thought, it's not technically a position of need. Maybe it is, but I think they need another wide receiver.
Well, that's
Maybe
what
they get
that's what I just said. They get burdened because they got that, what is it? The guy with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins.
Yeah, Mac Hollins.
I mean, they got a young receiver, the FSU guy from last year, and then they had that shifty guy. Oh man, but I don't think he's a number.
They don't. It seems like they don't have a number one.
Yeah, they need somebody to solidify it, like the receiver core.
Cornerback is listed as their number one need. However, and the number one cornerback is sitting there. I gotta know more about what's going on with this guy. Somebody look up his Wonderlic score.
Why is
Ask Grok. Josh Connerly Jr., offensive tackle. You are a commander. Congratulations, sir. You're rich.
ESPN Insider explains why Will Johnson is falling. Adam Schefter. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's just because he was injured. Oh, because I guess history with a lingering knee injury. So yeah.
All right, I take it back. That's not the next pick. It's Burden. Got to be Burden.
I got Burden here. Let's see who else is. And then you got Kansas City, and you have Philly.
That's it.
So they both need defensive line, O-line, and cornerbacks. Right? No, what is receiver, and the Eagles need a corner. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the silence.
They're still on the clock. The pick is not in, by the way.
Yep. Still less than 4 minutes. They're all standing around, so the pick's got to either be going through or
Maybe
the pick is in. The pick is in.
the graphics up.
Yeah, I think Vernon would be awesome there.
Instantly, Keon Coleman becomes number 2 on his team.
Let's see.
3 hours, 20 minutes, 50 seconds. Thank y'all for being here.
We still got people.
The Chiefs are on the clock. Jay Mills says D line for Chiefs and Eagles for both.
Yeah.
I can see D line for Chiefs for sure. Eagles looked just fine on defense.
Yeah, Eagles don't really have too many needs. They can pretty much just improve.
That's what happens when you win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That is true. I guess you can improve at quarterback.
Milrow.
Milrow. Do it. Oh, now they're rolling somebody out.
Literally rolling is in a wheelchair.
We be rolling.
It's not Jim Kelly, is it?
No, it's
Thank God.
another probably Make-A-Wish kid. He looks like he's in college. Oh, that's something to, yeah, okay. I was going to start feeling bad. I didn't know he could talk. Well, at first he was trying to move and he wasn't moving, so I was like, oh, I don't know if he will be able to talk. Yeah, it is another Make-A-Wish kid.
Nick Scorton and Landon Jackson, or who's Jay Mills is calling. The Chiefs and Eagles.
Oh, man. Come on, Roger, help him out. There you go. Oh, Maxwell Hairston. There's your
There
cornerback.
you go.
Yeah, I'm not too shabby with that pick. That's pretty
I
legit.
guess homeboy has big injury concerns.
Uh-huh. I mean, cornerback, and you're talking about a knee, and it's multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
However, when he's on the field, he's literally probably the best corner in the draft.
Maxwell Harrison, you are a Buffalo Bill. Congratulations, sir. You're rich as fuck. The Chiefs, Red Kingdom. Fuck y'all. Y'all are on the clock. They lost last year, and I'm still tired of them.
Probably because they got all the calls, though. They shouldn't have even made the playoffs.
3 refs that got fired.
Is that the one from Vegas or something?
They had a bunch of the Chiefs games. They got demoted to college. No shit.
Well, hopefully they like Alabama and they called a lot of our games. But if they hate Alabama, I do not want them.
Maybe we'll find out week 1 in Doak.
When there's a phantom flag,
Mm-hmm.
15 seconds after the play,
Bringing back our touchdown.
a missed field goal. Oh no, there's a flag on the play. 15 seconds later.
Yeah, need tickets, bro. You coming too, I guess.
Yeah, I was trying to. Somebody asked me last week. I was like, I really haven't even thought about it that much.
I got a plan.
It's going to be one of those weird ones because it's the first game.
Mm-hmm.
FSU, you know how it is.
Yep.
They're going to be hyped.
Maybe.
That's going to be tough.
From what
I'll
I'm
try.
not as into it as I used to be, but from what I've seen, people are not as hyped as I would have expected. 2-10 will do that, I guess.
Yeah, 2-10 will do that to you.
But yeah, we had to make plans. Courtney got the time off, and then we gotta get flights and stuff, so we have to plan a little
Okay.
earlier than most folks.
Game and Airbnb. I'm sure the Airbnb would be fine. Eagles pick is in.
Eagles pick is in. They traded above the Chiefs.
I didn't even realize that,
The
but yeah.
Eagles and the pick is in.
They swapped picks. Yep, because Kansas City's 32.
Wow. Let me take your Super Bowl and your draft pick, sir.
Yeah.
Dang. Interesting.
Let me see what they gave up, though.
Can't be
Can't be
much
that.
to go one pick.
Maybe a fourth round?
Yeah, that sounds
I don't
about
know.
right. They must
But
have really
their
thought the
guy's
Chiefs would
there.
have picked him. And the Chiefs were like, no, we weren't gonna.
Actually, I bet you it's going to be that Simmons guy from Ohio State. Josh Simmons.
What are you gonna do? Put him at center?
But do they need a tackle?
Put him at center? He's a guard, isn't he?
No, he's a tackle, but I think they need a center, not tackles. Who else would be there?
CJ I can't even talk. CJ Gardner Johnson is gone. Maybe they need another corner. And Josh Sweat's gone.
I mean,
I do got Cooper DeJean. Shout out.
yeah.
You go, honky.
Let's see. Yeah, I think they're good at corner because last year they had that Mitchell and DeJean, whatever.
Put some respect on his name, bruh.
And they both were balling out last year, so. Is there a good DT? This could be Jason's Sherman Turner from Texas A&M, the guy he was talking about
He
earlier.
said Nick Scorton and Landon Jackson for both of these people, so
Well, in the middle of the stuff, he was saying, don't be surprised if Turner goes in the first round, too. There you go to FSU, man. Josh Farmer. He probably came out a year late.
he's not in. Oh, Josh Farmer. I'm thinking of.
Joshua
Yeah,
Farmer.
I'm thinking of Darrell Jackson.
And then you have that
round.
corner. Yeah. Last year, I think he was.
He'll get drafted for sure.
But I mean, it's winding down. I don't think anything else is going to go too crazy. I couldn't imagine anything going crazy unless they got Sanders at this point. Like, oh, that's a little
maybe
weird.
The Chiefs trade down again. Raiders trade back up.
But what's been like your most shock so far in
Sugar
this
Sanders
draft?
not getting picked. I was
Yeah.
shocked about that. And then, maybe the Raiders trade back into the Chiefs. Chiefs seem willing to trade down some. I mean, if Sanders somehow is that guy, he's definitely got plenty of motivation.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think you're that guy. You're not that guy, Pat.
No.
Chiefs are so used to being the last pick of the draft, they were just pissed they weren't.
Yeah. You can't take the last pick of the first round away from us. We cheat fair and square. How many fantasy leagues are you going to be in this year?
Depends if we do 100 proof or not.
Okay, let's say we do 100 proof.
4, I can't do more than that.
Yeah.
I'm already committed to 3, and 3 is kind of too much. Well, no, there's Tallahassee League. Fuck.
Oh, damn. What the hell, dude?
Yeah, I don't do as much on the other leagues at all. Haven't won them either.
Well, it helps if you do stuff.
Yeah. Much more
Is
important
Goodell
to
on the
beat you.
stage? All right, so this trade, Eagles received the 31st, Chiefs received the 32nd and the 5th round.
Yeah, that's about right.
This is one of those trades that pauses, and it's like 5 years later, it kind of bites you in the ass. Like you traded up and you still got it wrong, kind of trade. Jaheed Campbell, linebacker, Alabama. That's a pretty good pick
there's
right
your-
there. That's a great value pick.
There's your waging Jihan.
He's a big guy. All right. And the last pick of the 2025 first round. Who do you think it's going to be? The pick is in.
The pick is in. There you go. So it's not the Raiders trading back up.
So it's going to be 5 minutes before we know.
All right. Hey, thank you, Joe Bones. Said cheers for us streaming tonight. Appreciate you hanging, man. There you go, Jaheed Campbell.
I don't know how you stay awake, man. I'm about to fall asleep.
I'm struggling.
I was talking about Joe Bones.
I still got to go to
We
the
have
damn
no
gym.
choice. Oh, damn. Well, get your pre-workout in or something. I don't know. What do you got to do today?
I'm probably actually just going to walk. Get some more steps in. Burn more calories, man. It's the only way to do it is to keep moving
Mm-hmm.
and not eat any of them.
Well, I was going to
Powerful
say calorie
combination.
deficit. I can't believe you only do, what, 700 calories, you said?
720 on
A
average.
day?
So yeah, if I eat, it'll be, you know, 11 or 1200 or so, but I don't eat much currently. It's gonna change soon. Can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of food.
less than a month.
Yep. I won't make my weight though.
I don't know. Yeah.
When I make weight
That's
and show up at
dedication.
170, I will not have been 170 since I was fucking 21 years old, probably.
Damn.
I actually do not know the last time I weighed 170. That's what I'm going for.
Last year for me. But that's heavy
Way
for
to go,
me.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right, fucking Chiefs. Pick another receiver. Here's what's his name. What's his name, dude?
The Burden?
Yes.
Or Luther?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it going to be that guy? Because they got Hollywood Brown. Don't they have?
Old, washed up.
Uh,
Or not washed up, just like, you know,
Okay.
what's his ceiling?
just
Worthy, he's more of a, like a specialty guy. You got Rashee Rice.
yeah, he'll come back, and that's
You got fucking,
Travis
Juju.
Kelce.
you know,
I'm not worried about Juju.
yeah, so
He's
Burden.
Let's see. Rasheed Rice. Yeah. You giving up on Sky? Oh, they got Xavier Worthy.
I said
That'll
that.
be fine.
Yeah, but he's like.
Xavier Worthy, Rice, and Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, that'll be alright. I don't know. Somehow we've been haven't lost a viewer. God bless y'all.
You know what? Screw everything.
Shadur
You
Sanders.
can fire. Yeah. No, you can't do that to Gardner Minshew. That's the backup. It's a pretty good backup, though. I was gonna say screw Kareem Hunt. He's the second running back, and Elijah Mitchell. They're all like injury prone, so get a running back, and not just
in the
any
first round.
running
You
back.
got- it's too
Oh
high.
yeah, do it. I know. Oh, it won't happen. But that Skibadoo guy, whatever, that'd be awesome.
Steelers like him. But they won't.
I
they
think
ain't got a
everybody
second
likes
round
him. I
pick.
think he. Actually, Trayvon Henderson would be a good one.
Where's Goodell at, bruh?
Let me see. I think he just wiped off some shit off his shoe.
It's been explosive tonight.
Yeah. He is. I don't know where he's at. I thought he was out. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. He's on stage. He's at the podium. And the last pick of this first round in 2025, coming to you live from 100 Proof, the Kansas City Chief pick Josh Simmons, Ohio State offensive tackle. God, watch that be the next Creed Humphrey or whatever they get. They turn him out, dude. Well, that's your first round, folks.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being here. May all your parlays come through, and may all the women be satisfied. Most of all, keep it 100 from the Rocky Mountains and Mount McKinley and the Gulf of America. And love y'all. Peace out. We'll be back for some draft grades this offseason, and we will have drinks in hand. Much love. We out.
Yeah.